Hello and welcome back to Rogue Trader. We are saving Lord Caligos Winterscale today. And I've decided we're going to bring Yerlet with us. It seems like we don't really have a choice in the matter. I'm going to leave Cabela behind and we're going to take Marizai. They kind of fill the same role. I would also argue like Pascal and Yerlet also sort of fill the same role, but just in case we need lock picking, we kind of got to take Pascal. I'm hoping that we can get rid of Yerlet here. I think her quest has the potential to wrap up. Winterscale shuttle awaiting in its owner's return in vain.
Unseen, uncover my path.
Rusted containers. Vox broadcast botanical threat level alpha 2. Into the forests and into the forests. Ooh. I see a little Maudib over here showing us the way, so I'm going to go right. A labyrinth. I'm excited if this is a labyrinth. Are we just going to get stuck in here for an extremely long time? The shuttle disappears into the wild vegetation of the island. Several hours pass before the rogue trader finally admits he's been aimlessly wandering around in circles. Any attempt to get back on track by retracing his steps has now failed. Vox communication cannot reach the ship, and it becomes clear how Winterscale got lost on his own world. Great. Blocking the way back. Search crash shuttled. Search shuttle crashed.
I tread a path.
Words are hard.
Lord.
Oh, yes. This is totally just going to be like a labyrinth section. This trail is gone. How fun. Into the next place. Dark Elf and Light Elf have the same role in skill checks. Cabela was for demolition. Marizai also has demolition. He's got like demo 100. And it's more likely we need Xenos lore here, so. Yeah, they both fill like the agility role. After several hours of traversing the forest, a small mountain blocks the way. Something about the pattern on the stone seems wrong, and after a few moments later, it becomes clear that there are cogitator parts glinting at the base of the mountain. The machines appear to have grown into the stone itself, along with the dirt and grass, the only proof of their artificial origin being the occasional flashes of lumen. A carcass is lying on a flat stone nearby, cut open and sacrificed to an unknown god. Hello, Aldari. Oh, I can't wait for them to see that I also have a dark elf with me. Oh, and Dariel, Kaladane, and Yitrisha, the monkey will pay for your suffering. Their spirit stones are shattered, Siratan, and she who thirsts has long finished her feast. We will destroy them, every monkey who... Did you hear that? So you're telling me if I shatter the spirit stones, Slaanesh gets to eat them. The soul destroyers are back. Cain, fill our hearts with fury. I am a little worried that if I feed Yerlet to Sealand Thresh, that Marizai might actually be mad about it. But I don't know, man. He might also be like, oh, that's some good suffering. Oh, I'm gonna suffer.
This tedium is beneath me.
Oh, I'm suffering so bad, boss.
If I'm...
Let's put you on these guys.
If it serves your cause. That is beneath me.
Seems like you got lots to do up there.
I understand your...
My path was here.
No? You're not gonna take that shot? Okay.
I am not your seed's pet monkey.
That ranger is like 300 HP. Thank God Abelard's in the front here. We are in a real burst fire situation.
Drawn
Yeah, there goes Yerlet.
ends here.
Here goes Adira.
Your agony sings
There goes Pascal.
Try harder!
That was fun.
I will savor your delectable anguish.
We're just going to move up a little bit here. Do you, like, not have dual weapon proficiency or something? I'm confused. No, you do. These weapons don't apply venom to Eldari.
Isha, heal my wounds.
Ah, these can't AoE. But these guys can.
With what a useless plaything. Broken already? Watch.
Take Elusive Shadow. And then...
Don't distract me.
kind of want to say, like, let's just Dance Macabre.
Pathetic.
Okay, Abelard, you serve me.
Purpose
We're going to be
guides
giving
me.
you all the buffs this fight, my dude.
I will triumph.
Turn you into a demon. I guess here's the problem. Without Cabela, I really am lacking my extremely powerful combo. This ranger's got like 300 HP, yeah. Can't get both of you with that, can I? Unless I step there. Can I not do it from here? Oh, there we go. Little Psyker power. Start lighting people on fire. I think that's the first time we've ever used that ability. Armor is reduced by 10 plus psi rating for every stack. 16.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
It's not bad.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Ask him a question. Then ask him a question. And then probably take on Bulwark. Well, a Rockcrete is out of range, so let's just endure. And then... you have your Melt-A-Gun. But I feel like... you're already going to counterattack. Cast Force Distraction on him. And then we can taunt him. Perfect. That actually works. Slice through, parry. That parry should have automatically caused a counterattack. It doesn't because he's not using a sword, and his boots only affect sword abilities.
Brace yourself. Time to redouble our efforts.
Wow, okay. I'm behind full cover, and everybody is just plugging me with Deadeye shots, so that's lovely. Marizai, I think I'm just going to bring you, like, right here.
Slow and painful is the way.
I will not join the ranks of the dead.
Kneel before me, pray thing.
Slashy, slashy. So now they have bleeding stacks and talk stacks. And this one spreads talk stacks, so I want to use that one more. Beautiful, beautiful.
It is hand.
And then you can turn invisible. I think we'll take out your little serrated daggers.
Your doom was foretold.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
So,
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
actually, let's go here and then charge that guy. Why can't I not charge him? Targets 0 AR. If I go here, can I charge him? Yes. If I go here, can I charge him? Yes.
A tactically sound approach. An exemplary strike.
Goodness gracious.
It will be done.
You're going to cast Reckless
At your
Strike.
beck and call.
This will do big damage. And you get a counterattack with the shield. That's nice. Turn on counterattack. And then I guess we better turn on Endure. Oh, and you can also taunt, so we might as well do that. Parry counterattack. Parry. Shot in the back.
Guides my hand.
Misses me, kills his buddy.
I took care of this one.
Taunting opportunity.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Lots of talks, lots of blood.
A fated strike.
Thankfully, nobody wants to attack Mazrahai.
I will herd the prey.
Marazai. So, right, okay, I can't switch it that way.
Kneel before me, pray thing.
I can't reach him.
Don't distract me.
That guy's gonna bleed out in probably 2 turns, so
It is handled. Are you warrior of anguish? Kneel before me.
I'm gonna be greedy here and not go invisible.
Just a minor setback.
Oh, I'm stunned on Abelard.
Your own path.
Oh yeah, everyone's gonna shoot me now.
I go into the dark. Killing strike.
Okay.
I'm done playing with you.
Key. That guy, I guess, bled out. Dance Macabre, Dance Macabre. Charge.
Watch.
Elusive Shadow. Poison Strike. Abelard. Charge. Abelard.
My
Charge.
place is at the fore. It will be done.
Reckless Strike.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty. Indeed.
That guy tries to run. Dodge.
Guides my hand. A pathetic attempt. Oblivion approaches.
Ah, he's goddamn Eldari, man. What a mess. Guardian long rifles.
Let's seize the opportunity.
We'll definitely be cutting a few of these guys down. We did get a nice level up from that. Happy to report. At least we have that going for us. Some dead guy in a tree. bodies of Eldari have been hacked to pieces with extreme brutality, done by a power weapon on some kind. The soil under the body is turned a rusty brown from the blood. Pain, agony, fear, and madness. What a wonderful cocktail of suffering, and we missed it. True dat. Let's quick level up. Quick little level up here. I feel like I'm going to take coercion because I'm passing every other test. If an ally takes an extra turn, they gain 7 armor, 7 dodge, and 3 movement points. Or they deal 15% more damage on an extra turn. I feel like that's the option to go for here. Because I mostly give those extra turns to either Adira or Pascal, so... I'm going to give you Warp Lore, since you seem to be failing that more than awareness checks. Whenever you afflict blinded, one random enemy within cells also gains that effect. The same happens if the character inflicts stunned or prone. So that just like spreads your blind better. Tricky defense. As long as you wear light armor, your dodge is increased by 1% for every 3%. Of the item's armor bonus, which is 30. So that's like an extra 10% dodge. It's okay. You know what? That's probably good for you. Seeing as everybody just got shot down at the beginning of that fight, that's probably good for you. You're taking athletics. Melee attacks reduce armor. They restore max wounds. Deal less damage to priority targets. +2 deflection if they have a shield. Enemies hit by this character must pass a willpower resistance test or become a priority target until the start of the character's next turn. Definitely that's very good for you. I could have sworn you already had an ability that did that, but I'll give you that. Because the more you tank, the better. I'm going to grab logic on you to bring you up closer to your tech use. You doing a bunch of extra damage is really good. Additional 45% overpin. What is that based on? Ballistic skill. Or like double damage crits. Let's give him the bonuses to overpin. You, I don't really care. You can take Xenos lore. And then, I don't know, pinpoint accuracy? Sure. And Marizai, you absolutely are taking Xenos lore. Critical chance and damage. All damage dealt is increased by 3, so I don't know if that affects bleeding or not. If their armor pen is higher than the character's armor, their crit chance is increased. Whenever they score a crit chance, that crit is increased even more. I'm going to give him puncture since he mostly uses knives, which I feel like have really high armor pen. And I hope that I am correct in that. They have really bad armor pen. What has good armor pen? Axes. Ah, crud. And we have a ton of wounds here. Crippling arms, not really an issue. Crippled legs, not a huge issue. Head trauma's not great. Man, I don't care about Urlet.
Embrace true power.
She's a walking corpse. She doesn't know it yet. The forest hike lasts for an entire day. In the golden rays of dusk, the rogue trader sees a small hill crowned with an aquila, a double-headed eagle totem made from plasteel and rockcrete components of an ancient ship. The foot of the hill provides a much less scenic view. However, the soil is stained brown from all the flesh smeared upon it. It's contrasted only by the white specks of bone shard mixed up in the bloody mess.
You keep dozens of madmen who are constantly staring into Shael, and yet you're surprised when they fall prey to the nightmares of she who thirsts. The sheer thoughtlessness of your kind.
At least we can survive it and still prevail. How does your own kind fare on that score?
Yeah, we're totally prevailing.
Imperium guides my gaze.
Oh no, there's
Too
two
hard for a
pets.
simple monkey.
Look, I'm gonna keep my policy of following. No, you know what? I'm gonna break my policy. I'm gonna follow the right. Rogue trader requires rest, and he soon finds a suitable spot for a camp. A creature with an elongated body and a large blunt claw leisurely descends from one of the trees. Its muzzle is red as if stained with blood, but it turns out to be the juices from the nearby tree. Peculiar taste reminiscent of grox meat baked in sweet and sour sauce.
Keep a sharp eye.
Oh, I'm glad we have so many
I have learned much in my exile.
mind
Would you look at
specialists.
that?
Hello,
My
secret
success
chest.
was inevitable.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
This path is blocked. Nothing like a labyrinth planet, you know? Following the policy of no policy. Always the best policy, honestly. Following the policy of changing my mind at the drop of a hat. More Eldari's oh! I guess we found Caligos. Warren the Grey, don't sheathe your axe yet, my lord. More game rear their heads, eager to lose them. The mountain of muscle next to the laughing rogue trader menacingly rolls its shoulders. You recognize the hulking man as Wharton the Grey, arch-militant Caligos Winterscale, who accompanied your master. Caligos briskly turns on his heel. The blade of the power axe shines threateningly in the sun, covered in flesh blood. Upon seeing you, he breaks into a bloodthirsty grin. You repeat yourself, Xeno scum. Do you really believe I'll fall for your trick twice? Oh, Starborn, graciously allow this priest to speak. The one before you is not. Silence! Caligos barks at the old man, his eyes blinded by blood and rage. I do not feed you to the forest beasts for one reason, and one reason only. You may still be of use. If you do not want to die with these Xenos, shut your mouth. Lord Caligos must have lost his mind. Why else would he mistake the Lord Captain for an enemy of humanity? Marazai smiles at Winterscale. What an intriguing monkey. I would test whether his ability matches his audacity. A shiver of unholy delight mixed with visceral fear runs down your spine. It is certain Caligos' rage is fed by the blood-red flashes of corruption coiled tightly around his soul. Ever hungry, primordial, and destructive, it consumes him more and more with each passing moment. He's falling to corn. We have a heretical option. Caligos, I see that you and I are kindred souls in a way. What are you babbling about? You dare compare your pitiful soul to mine, Xenos? Mistake. Big mistake. You see confusion and fury in his eyes. It seems the rogue trader himself is yet to realize what he has become. Warren the Grey casts a curious look at you as soon as you notice the heady smell of blood hits your nostrils, accompanied by death cries and the sound of tearing flesh assaulting your ears. This is it, the source of corruption that has taken hold of Winterscale's soul. Oh, it's Wharton the Grey who's corrupting him. As Caligos bares his teeth ominously, the old man quickly starts whispering something into a strange seashell-like adornment he wears. Brown sparks flash in Caligos' hair, and a cloud of steam suddenly bursts from your mouth. Loathsome old twig. Caligos angrily shakes his head, trying to throw off the Psyker's spell. When his gaze meets again, recognition dawns on his face. Is that you, new blood? Fancy meeting you here. What in the void are you doing on my world? Ooh, a business proposition. Let us unite against Corda. Well, you announced that a Xenos hunt was on, so I decided to join. Is that so? Yerlet arches an eyebrow in surprise, the facial expression she's unconsciously adopted from the monkey. Well then, welcome to Kate's Tamar hunting grounds. A wildfire lights in his eyes as he gestures around. Everything here from edge to edge is filled with detestable Xenos. I'm not greedy, there's enough trophies for everyone. Trophies, you say? Marazai glances at you and politely turns his attention to Caligos. In you live the rage and bloodthirst of a killer, monkey. The way you see the world and the cattle around you is to my liking. Perhaps I chose the wrong rogue trader. Perhaps I should change retinue and join your hunt. He roars with deafening laughter. Why, New Blood, even your pet Xenos knows which of us dominates in the art of slaughter. A Drukari. Thinking about it, I would exchange the snake of your gangly pet. The scythe bores me terribly. Not a single surprise is left in that thing, but your kind, as I know well, are masters at playing with prey. Caligos continues speaking, but Marazai is no longer looking at him. His narrow eyes are focused on you. You suddenly realize that the Drukari's comment had a single purpose, to gauge your reaction to his insubordination. Huh. Do I put him down? Here's the thing, is like Marazai doesn't want to be submissive. He's a dom. Is it time for me to be the dom? That's the question. I do like the idea of like offering him punishment because I feel like that's what he's into. Forget your place one more time and you will be punished. You need to dom him a little so he still feels like it's a challenge. Exactly. His face twists at your words, not from anger, but from disappointment. It seems he expected a different answer. So it seems there won't be a transaction. Both sides keep their own. Caligos throws one last glance at Marazai and turns away. I mean, I like the idea that I could have gotten a scythe out of it, but... we'll try to assess his condition with my bad Medicae skill here because I don't have Cabela. On your first meeting under Agonis, he appeared before you in a much more favorable light, brilliant, collected, and steadfast, but now his hair is tangled, blood and dirt cover his hands and feet, and his armor has been tarnished by the humidity. Instead of a dazzling smile, his face is darkened by a sinister grimace. The thin old man looks on with trusting violet eyes, and you notice silvery sparks glimmering within. His body shivers from the slightest gust of wind, yet you can sense the power contained in his frame. He nods with a meek smile. The Magos, Panic's binaric thrill, escapes from under the tech priest's hood when one of the mechadendrites goes limp, sparking in multiple places at once. The servant of the Omnisaya gently picks it up and wearily wields her combi tool until the manipulator starts moving again. The tall navigator in ragged clothes of silk and silver proudly bears the coat of arms of House Cassani. Half of the face is ruined by a fresh scar left by acid. Biggest Turg von Valencius, he nods politely. Though he tries to hide it, his voice was filled with pain and suffering. Hiss, says the slythe mercenary, looking around viciously, frantically clutching his weapon. Their body is peppered with wounds, both old and new, some rotting and some almost healed. Their yellow pupils narrow when you lock eyes, but the Xenos quickly loses interest. Wharton the Grey has not changed much since your last meeting. Still the same brute of a man with bloodshot eyes and a dull expression on his face. However, unlike Caligos' other servants, the arch-militant does not look exhausted, and neither does Caligos. Both are filled with rage and thirst for battle, as if the hunt has only just begun. Wharton, you're not as simple as you seem. What are you plotting? I'm merely a loyal servant, my lord. As long as I keep devising new ways to spill blood and crack skulls, my Lord Winterscale is satisfied, and that means so am I. His lips part in a feral grin. Certainly, I am dissatisfied by you testing my patience with empty babbling. I'm going to ask a few more questions about your presence. I would like the tenderest sea serpent steak and a bottle of Calixian Amasac. What misery. For 10 moons already, I've been forced to subsist on grass, roots, and insect larvae. Save your questions for later. I'm not talkative when hungry. Let's find a way to the old man's village, and then I'll give you your audience. The old man guiltily lowers his head. The forest home of this priest and the people have always been full of wisdom and life, but the fire rain called by the outsiders from the darkness one great moon and one small moon ago angered the forest spirits. This priest must find his way home to the heart of Quetzaltamer and perform the soothing ritual along his tribe. Until he does, the spirits will suffer and twist the trails. Until he does, the Starborn will not be able to return to the stars. Alright, I'd gladly hunt Xenos in worthy company. I knew that the heir of Theodora would not be some spineless upstart. Come, surprise me. How could you betray me with such ease, Ellentalk? She reaches for her weapon, but the bloodthirsty gazes of the onlookers cool her rage. If such is your revenge for my own betrayal, then I accept it. I will not let you reach my kin so easily. He stares after Urlet and a malicious smile appears on his face. We will meet again, cousin. Oh, we might have to redo this. Let her go, Wharton. Give the bird a head start. We'll see how kindly the forests treat their new victim. This is more interesting. I think it's how it should be. I mean, she's got to be stuck here too, right?
A revelation was sent to me.
Ooh. A bayonet chain knife. Chain wife. When the wearer attacks a target with a ranged weapon in one cell range, that attack inflicts bleeding. Target also suffers 25 critical damage to all attacks made against it. Fruit gatherers' bodies have been savaged and gnawed on. Man, oh, I get like the whole posse with me now.
Intriguing.
This fruit was left to rot. We're going to pop a save. I feel like I'm screwing every skill check we come across right now. I'm not being submissive enough to knife daddy. Just like upsetting everybody.
I tread a path unexplored.
I guess we're going this way? The rogue trader has never seen an anthill of such size before, but the most disturbing thing about it is a xenoskeleton tied to the anthill with bonds made from an unknown material. The Drukhari weapon stuck in the corpse is the only detail that can point to the perpetrator. Being eaten by ants is a horrific torture that makes the blade in the back seem like an act of mercy, a most uncharacteristic gesture for the race. Pick that lock. Tempestuous Carapace Elite Backpack. When the wearer's weapon has a base rate of fire equal to 2 to 4, that parameter is increased by a quarter of your ballistic score. If it's a ranged weapon, its recoil is doubled. When the wearer's weapon has 5 or more base rate of fire or strike count, hit chance with the burst attack is increased by 6%. If it's a ranged weapon, its recoil is negated. Oh, really good for someone like Argenta. Basically tons of bonus burst fire.
Over.
The body of House Winterscale's seneschal has been picked clean by wild beasts, but the marks on his spine suggest the man was sliced in two with power weapons. Sliced in two with a single blow. With power weapons. Interesting.
Cover my path.
These are like 500-year-old bric-a-bracs. I feel like I didn't have an option with Urlet there. Either I tried to convince Caligos to leave and I fought him, or we went exploring. Quite a few hours pass before something worth noticing finally shows up. A pile of charred human bones in a shallow pit. In front of it, like a standing stone, a broken fire cultivator with melted nozzles is stuck on the ground. Other corpses can be seen in the grass nearby, just as old and charred, but distinctly non-human. Scattered along them are Xenos weapons covered in dirt. They appear to be in working order. Bunch of Drukhari stuff.
The world will bow.
Oh,
What's that?
You can't do anything without me.
I can do a few things without you. An arch militant cape. Each of the wearer's critical hits made with a ranged weapon increase their melee damage. Man, some really cool arch militant builds.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
This planet is full of the arch-militant stuff.
You
The
delegate
Whispers
this
told me
menial
a
task to
secret.
me. You belittle me with this.
You get stupor. Whenever a deadeye shot from this weapon does critical damage, the target becomes stunned. A tattooed mummy lies in ceremonial pose, dressed in bizarre fur attire. I hear voices from the dead that ran into the forest. From the shadow that loomed over this world, they fought and lost.
Making adjustments.
15% Medicaid test.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Ceremonial tomb. I feel like I have so much of this planet we have to discover. We've been here before. Oh, no. Oh, the trail is gone.
I am beginning to see why Lady Theodora barely ever sat in the judge's seat. Such proceedings cause more harm than good.
What the hell are you talking about, Abelard? Round and round the mulberry bush. After several hours of traversing the forest, a small mountain blocks the way. It becomes clear, cogitator parts. Yeah, we've been here. Turn off. Then we can bit these goods.
Would you look at that?
Decayed carry remains. And then secrets? What the hell good did that do? What did that do for me? Nothing. Oh, just opened up a different path from the machine gun, I guess. Goods down here in the river. Elite blast pistols. Oh, man. Skies break open, the heavy rain perforating the dense canopy. Ah, we're back here again. If we go out through here. I'm kind of wondering if, like, every time we go through, is it a random area? Doesn't seem to be. So last time we went across that bridge. So this time let's go this way. Nothing like a labyrinth, man. Twist my brain inside out. Sound of rushing water coming from somewhere nearby. After a few more steps, the forest revealing a stepped waterfall. Clear currents flow graciously from one step to the next, carrying peculiar, colorful ribbons, which turn out to be living creatures, latched onto the porous surface of rocks with flexible bodies, snapping at small fish with their eyeless, toothy heads. Here is obviously the crew to kill him. Presence of dormant mechanisms. Unknown rites have been put in the machine spirits to sleep in contravention to established protocols. Oh my god, we're back here again.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
If I go this way, which way will it take me? The trek among the monotonous forest landscape is becoming dull. The rogue trader's weary eyes are ready to close of their own accord. When it's interrupted by a blood-curdling scream. The cries are drawing closer and closer, and when the source finally appears, a small creature with a slick black fur and a long tail, as if mocking the rogue trader, lets out another piercing cry and scurries away, its yellow hind paws winking between the tree branches. God damn it.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
I hate this place. I'm gonna be lost here forever. We're never getting off this planet. This is the next 7 videos. How did I come back here? That doesn't make sense. This is where I just came from on the other side. Locating the source of the aroma, we decide against tasting these fruits. Several mummified corpses lie under the fruit trees, their withered faces a testament of their agony, bodies covered in dark wounds resembling the bites of giant leeches. And we're here again.
Bow.
Well, what if I go this way then? Maybe. We spot a mushroom that comes up as high as our waist. Strands of sponge-like tissues hang from under the pale lilac caps, almost reaching the ground. As soon as the rogue trader approaches one of the mushrooms, the strands draw in, the cap rolls up, and the mushroom spews out a cloud of reddish spores. Perhaps give it a wide berth.
Intriguing.
And then I go through this way. The forest is alive with the constant rustling of thick leaves and the creaking of wood, as if the trees themselves are walking around like lumbering, looming people. Surely it's a trick of the eye. Plants can't walk, can they? Have we been this way?
I tread a path unexplored.
Yeah, but it's just like a dead end. Well, only one way to go. I'm going crazy. I mean, there can't be many other pathways we haven't gone. Sweet and sour rocks.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
So I gotta try this way again. Oh, I think this takes me back to this section. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely the wrong choice. Now I have 2 exits out through here. This is the way we originally came in. Which was not available last time. Aha! That was the trick. The dwellers of the forest. It's that Caligos and his homies went up here, so... What do you got for me, lads? Leads ahead. A group of lean young people surrounds us, shooting anxious glances between you, Caligos, the priest, and the gray-haired elder who has stepped forward. Unlike the rest, her skin is completely free of decoration, save for the 2-headed eagle branded on her forehead. Our meeting occurred just as Speaks with Gods foresaw. The woman's accent grates on your ears. Her words sound like a fusion of high Gothic and the most vulgar tongue of the rabble. Welcome to the heart of the forest, Starborn. This ruler. Enough of your bleeding old hag. I already told you your speech offends me. It makes me want to cut out your tongue. Not even a quarter preacher would have the patience to listen to you blather on about stars, gods, spirits, and other nonsense. He waves the woman away and turns his flinty gaze on Speaks with God. I'm sick and tired of aimlessly trudging through the woods. I am a hunter, and without quarry, I turn into quite the beast. Speaks with God is ready to conduct the ritual, Starborn. The heart of the forest is calling out to me, so let the priest serve his gods not in words, but in deeds. That's a psyker. It's done. This good-for-nothing psyker has finally proved himself useful. I intend to have a good night's sleep and enjoy the local delicacies. One good thing about Quetzaltamer is the fruit here is sweeter than Calixian honey and more tender than the meat of a young grox. You should get some rest as well, Big Turg, and remember, it's better to go hunting when you're full of vigor but slightly hunger. The hunger adds acuity, makes the kill more intoxicating. Let me know when you're ready to depart, or if you decide to share a few stories, and come to the bonfire. It's not often that two rogue traders can indulge in confidences away from prying ears. Oh, I wonder if I can convince him to get some blood for the blood god there. A monograph. An analysis of the canvases made from wood bast fiber show that the chronicle has been recorded for at least 500 years. The old chronicle tells of a bleak historical period of the tribe's decline due to an unknown virus. Symbols on the canvas resemble High Gothic letters, but the inhabitants do not know the origin of their meeting, claiming it was sacred knowledge bestowed upon them by Quetzaltamer herself. That kind of sounds like a code name for Tzeentch. This character, revered as a god, obviously originates from the Imperium that we know, the exact name either lost or adopted in accordance with local phonetics. The only other sacred symbol here is the Aquila, the two-headed eagle god. A group of the most interesting canvases depicting tragedy yet heroic deeds was confiscated and taken on board for further investigation. Many of the words made from scrambled Gothic symbols were easy to decipher: banished, sacrifice, valley, land, as well as death, incomprehensible, and merciful. This part most likely talks about some sort of sacrificial pilgrimage. A priest has confirmed my theory. Any tribesmen who have committed an offense can atone by sacrificium, a journey to the Deadlands full of unknown deaths. The adepts that I've sent to investigate the Deadlands have not yet returned. Hi there, Speaks with Gods. Do you want to speaks with me?
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Well, the first thing we have to do is find all the loot. As the rules state, we must gather loot. We must gather loot and complete side quests. This way's grown over.
The world will bow.
That way is not accessible. What about over here, Johnny? I went to this little city. That's it? All right, well, shoot. I guess let's go talk to the boss man. Sounds like Tzeentch, but loads of primitive cultures have very weird mythologies and beliefs that sound heretical, only to view Big E as the main god, like Good Faithfully. It is true. Like, there is a lot of... It often seems like heresy, and then you're like, oh no, they just really misinterpreted the Emperor. Shelter your herd under the wing from the spirits from the darkness. O Eagle God, dispel the darkness and show us the way on our arduous path, and bless your starborn scions. Who are you? Leads ahead, and all of us are children of the fiery mother and the pale father, who look after us day and night and guard us. The faithful servants of the two-headed eagle god who shields our land from misfortune in his wings. We're on-gone, forest-dwelling children of the earth and the guardians of the temple, the first starborn to have ever set foot on the virgin soil of this land. Is that the eagle god's burn on your face? Oh yes, many seasons have changed since the ruler received the eagle god's blessing and became the leader of this tribe. Only those close to the gods are allowed to bear their brands, and this ruler is one of them. I got questions. You say Quetzaltamer is the name, but it also sounds like someone from the past. The legends of this place claim a long time ago the first among the Starborn descended upon this world together with the ruler's ancestors, created ancient cities and temples, and brought the blessing of the Eagle God into the forests and the lands. The fast-flowing time has erased the Starborn's name from the minds of the people, and only his title remains. First of the chosen, Sky Herald of the Eagle God, and the Father of Tribes. Why does everybody call me Starborn? Because you are Sky Heralds. Of the Eagle God, the one who carries his seal in your image, clad in armor of our ancestors' most ancient prophecies. Tell me about Speaks with Gods. He's the priest of the tribe and the ruler's half-brother. He listens to the forest and calls to the earth. Speaks to the Eagle God on behalf of the tribe. What else did he predict? Quetzaltamer is enraged by the invasion of spirits from the darkness that have called a rain of fire and metal upon this world. He demands blood, and blood shall sate the soil, no matter the path chosen by the gods who have come to right the wrong. I mean, this is definitely, I feel like we're plunging this world to corn, right? How does your tribe survive? Speaks with gods, hears the whispers of the leaves, and can commune with the tree spirits. Speaks with gods, performs soothing rituals when we need them, just like today. All right, well, thanks for answering my questions. Caligos, a nice walk, wasn't it, Biggest Turk? You may have helped us navigate the living forest clutches, but don't let it go to your head. I would have managed sooner or later. I have some questions. One day, you two will grow sick of all the talking, and then you will choose shooting Xenos on a wild planet over endless intrigue. But we have plenty of time. I'll give you a private audience. If dear Corda knew how close-knit we'd become, she would have surely branded us conspirators. I have a lot of questions here. I saw the corpse of your seneschal. The old man was a weakling, and that's why he's dead. That's what happens when you can no longer fulfill your duty to the master. Awareness has succeeded. Caligos carries himself with an air of indifference, but the sudden furrows on his forehead betray his regret. Many fine warriors have perished on this hunt. Raise a toast to their name when you can. I hear you decided to oppose the Lord Inquisitor in the Corda dynasty. Avoid crack and eat them both for all I care. Acting as if a war on heresy in the Expanse is just starting. I've been living in it for decades. I don't need an inquisitorial preacher, and I certainly don't need Incenda's goodwill. Tell me about this stupid planet. Your inquiries are curious, to be sure. It's a planet with a rather dreary backstory. It supplied my great-grandfather with tons of succulent fruit and thousands of cargo containers filled with special building fibers. The population all lived in large cities a safe distance away from the Tangled Pass, and then this quiet life was dashed by Xenos raids. They burned down the cities, shackled their people faster than ships could help. In the end, our local governor ran away, leaving the remaining people at the beast's mercy. The people in turn fled the cities that attracted the Xenos, and the forests that the rabble feared became their salvation. The planet fell into decay as there was no one left to populate the cities and no one left to extract the resources. Quetzaltamer expected 3 new arcs with settlers to arrive from the Imperium, but in 500 years, not one of them reached us. Marazai gives Caligos a lazy look. I remember the times when this planet was nothing more than a source of amusement for the Cabals. When its supply of squealing meat ran dry, so did our interest. He examines him as if thinking about the most efficient way to snap his spine. And now the beasts have returned to become meat for my amusement. Glorious. How did you survive? They're not like the jungles of Catachan, New Blood. The only thing that could kill you here is your own stupidity, or a rather unfortunate coincidence in the form of a stray Xenos or rare predator. Rainwater for breakfast, nutritious larvae for lunch, and fermented fruit in place of wine for supper. One could not wish for better hunting grounds. He laughs and falls silent, evidently unwilling to share the details. Stop calling me New Blood. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Wait around for a couple of decades, New Blood, and others will get used to you. It's not often we have a fresh new rogue trader. I notice your people look utterly woebegone while you don't have a single scratch on you. That means my people are weaklings, and I shall change that soon. As for me, I've been stout constitution since the day I was born. At first, he shrugs his shoulders indifferently, but after looking closer at his companions, he raises his brows in surprise. It seems that the rogue trader just realized the validity of your words. Let's discuss the Aldari problem. You care that much about them? Go ahead, try to convince me that the Bile Xeno scum deserve the mercy, but remember, you only get one chance to try it. Sell the Xenos to me. The winter scale I've heard of would never have thrown his protectorate so easily to Corda. Oddly enough, the commerce one here is the hardest one. We're the easiest one? I'm not really sure how this works. I think it's the hardest one, but we're just very good at commerce. I wouldn't mind buying the Xenos because then I can torture them to my heart's content. Belief systems that are the prime target of chaos cults, since those mythologies are often the easiest to twist. Yes, yes. Exactly as we've seen on like so many planets like this area. If I did Biggest Turg, the price would be steep. I would have more than enough money and power. I still need time to consider your offer. Well then, let's go seeking Aldari. Hold on. Let's save. Just because I want to see, can I talk to Warden? No. Let's go. It's about time indeed. It may take a while to find their trail, but Warden here has a keen eye and a sense of smell can rival any old dog. We'll do fine, especially with the forest being on our side. Let's go hunt. See who we can throw to Sealand Thresh.
Embrace true power.
45% on a demolition check. Right. Again, we don't really have Cabela with us.
You can't do anything without me.
But apparently I have Marazai, so it doesn't matter. Cloak of Mercy. Mimic fibers blend the coloration of the wearer to their surroundings. The cloak grants 10% dodge. Oh, and I get more melted charges to replace what I just lost. Cool. She's got a kind of chaotic looking version of that same cloak. And this is like a navigator's version of it, really. Yeah, I like your other one more. God, we have too much stuff. And our cloak is like increased range of all officer abilities, which I gotta be honest, I'm not sure we need anymore. Just kind of thinking about it. 25 commerce and persuasion is very, very nice. Bonuses to awareness. Right, but you're wearing like all psyker gear. It's just that we only ever cast on like basically the first round. And so range is not really a big issue for us. So I just wonder whether or not there's something in here that's good for my shenanigans, psyker shenanigans. 10% dodge isn't bad, but dodge is not really our thing. Cloak of Shadows. +5 bonus to persuasion and then bonuses to dodge, stacking bonuses to dodge. Yeah, honestly, none of these are really that much better. Right, and Abelard's boots gain parry when using swords. And allow him to counterattack, but he doesn't really need that. Give him athletics. He could take the charge, costs less AP. Additional movement points. Whenever they make a melee attack, they regain 2 movement points and gain 8 critical hit % chance. Well, that seems like it would work really well for him. Collision damage increased by 4. Whenever their wearer performs an area attack, they instantly provoke attack opportunity from all adjacent enemies. Yeah, man, I'm gonna give you impulse boots. That way he can like attack and move.
Let's seize the opportunity.
A stately Eldari warrior steps forward, calmly looking at the intruders, his armor clad in adornments gleaming in the sun despite the traces of dried mud and caked on blood. The Farseers instructed me to send you away, Monkey. The smooth voice of the Xeno sounds out of place in the rough wilderness of the Quetzalcoatl. However, I recently stopped meekly heeding their counsel. My sister, Yurilet the Outcast, wishes to speak with you, and I will grant her chance. Is this an Arabinian? Elantak, her face is covered with a patchwork of tiny scars. There are dark stains of clotted blood on her, and she holds her leg slightly bent as if leaning on a hurt wound. The time she has spent in the woods has not been without consequences. I do not wish to fight you, Elantak, nor do I wish for my kin to come to harm. Her gaze shifts away towards Caligos Winterscale. Stand down and let the children of Assyrian leave this world. Its land has already been soaked with the blood of our species. I don't know about you, biggest turd, but those Xeno bastards are giving me the creeps. That one in the motley, I want his head now. Ah, it's a solitaire. Oh, it's Nocturne of Oblivion. Heretical fanatic, attack the Eldari. Caligos let us butcher these curs in the very ground is a gory mess of their bones and innards. More skulls for the Lord of the Expanse. Look at the Eldari camp. Xenos have made their camp among the ruins of an ancient city of Imperium. Only the alien growths of the Xenotech and wreckage of the Eldari ship disturb the century-old devastation and rebirth. Despite their affected ease, most of the Xenos are pushing themselves to the limit. They're exhausted, nervous, and frightened, even if they hide it well. This may have eluded your companions, but not you. Nocturne, it's been a while. What are you doing here? He mockingly presses a finger to his mask's lips, indicating that he is not going to grace you with an answer. During your last encounter with Nocturne Oblivion, you made it clear that you do not seek an ally in him. That's true. I did try to stab him. I did. I kind of forgot about it. We did kind of try to stab him. I'll permit your kin to explain themselves before I kill them. Playing with your prey like a cat? Fine, new blood. You're still young. Just remember that patience is not my strong suit. After everything the Elantak has done for my people, I'm willing to answer his question, but you had better not make any sudden movements. We did not attack this world. The last of Cruderak's children assembled once more to scour the Master of Flesh Tervantis from the memory of this universe. The homunculus who abducted and tortured the Farseers from our craft world. We learned that he is hiding on this world, but something prevents our Farseers from discovering his lair, and we were forced to act decisively. What? He's not hiding on this. We killed him. We ripped a demon through Tervantis. Do you understand now, Elantak? The one responsible for the demise of my home, the one to blame for the suffering you had to endure in the streets of the Dark City, he is somewhere on this world and very close. We must find him and write the closing chapter of this sorrowful tale. I killed the homunculus in Kimura with my own hands. And you believed you could dispose of him so easily? The minds of Monkey are dull and indiscerning indeed. This was only one of Tervantius' many bodies of which he is capable of growing from a scrap of his own flesh, but his immortality has a limit. Resurrection requires regents, equipment, energy. The Flashmaster had those in abundance in Kimura, but now that he's on the run and vulnerable, he has not yet returned to full strength. There is a chance to destroy him forever. You call purging an entire world a decisive action? Our Farseers, the one we managed to save, could not name the exact location of the Master of Flesh. Even after our ship circled the world for a third time, something prevented them from seeing the truth, something powerful. We know your patrols would soon discover our presence, and so we decided to do something else, to exterminate the homunculus along with the world he had chosen as his refuge. The Monkey are flooding the galaxy at the speed of a meteor shower, and this world will repopulate eventually. Is a single world not worth eliminating a powerful enemy who threatens hundreds of such worlds? You may hide your anger behind a facade of benevolence all you want, cousin, except I can see straight through you. A dejected, lost, and frightened soul. Are you not worried about your precious path, or have you decided to study our arts at last? The Eldari warrior purses his lip and glares at Marazai furiously, but does not grace him with a reply. And you still deem him worthy of conversation. I kind of just want to kill them all. Skulls for the Lords of the Expanse. Underestimate what homunculi are capable of. Yeah, I don't know a lot about them. Address Kalagos. Observe the camp. Address the Eldari. Where is the homunculus? I will not say a word until you let my kin depart from this world. You lost your world and you are depriving others of theirs out of vengeance. Why do you think you're different? How dare you compare a dragon to a lizard? Starlight to the dim glow of guttering candle. There's fury in his eyes as well as doubt. Make no mistake about your inferior species. A single child of Asturian is worth thousands of your kind. Address Yuralet. You still think your kin are worth saving? I never doubted it, Elentak. To you, the deeds of my kin may appear cruel or criminal, but spending enough time among the Monkey granted me clarity of vision. Sometimes you treat your own kind even worse in pursuit of baser goals or personal gain. She proudly squares her shoulders. The homunculus is a threat to both of our species, Elentak. You know well what his dark heart and perverted mind are capable of. Tervantis must be destroyed, and my kin have taken on the role of vengeful blade. Heretical attack both sides. No, we'll attack the Eldari, I think, here. Jakari want to stay alive above anything else, and the homunculi are the scientists that have perfected cloning and genetic tampering. Imagine what precautions someone like that would be able to take to stay alive. Yeah, I mean, very true. Kalagos, let us butcher these curs until the very ground is a gory mess of their bones and innards. More skulls for the Lord of the Expanse. Kalagos' mouth foams with rage and anticipation, and his eyes become bloodshot. He emits a guttural scream. Blood for the rogue trader's throne. Skull for the lords of the Expanse. The arch-militant smiles so widely you fear his mouth may split and reveal several extra rows of teeth. His deafening, inhuman bellow fills you with power and thirst, a desire to rip, tear, and exterminate. I thought I had already figured out the Monkey, but you, Elentak, chose to walk side by side with me all this way to earn new scars to the soul, to endure the horrors of Camorra, only to spurn me at the very end. Says the one who already betrayed me once without a second thought. Were you not the one who welcomed me back, Elentak? Why? Her face is flushed with anger and shame, almost making her hiss. I see it now. The resentment wrapped around your heart like a venomous stake, and you were powerless to tame it. Or simply you chose not to. In that case, we have nothing more to discuss. Curved Kalagos' temper. Nah. Nocturne of Oblivion. The eye sockets of Nocturne of Oblivion's horned mask are terrifying in their malevolent emptiness. A gray-blue ripple jolting with fury passes through the solitaire's pitch-black cloak. The curtain now will serve you as a shroud. Enough of words. Our dance will speak the rest. We also get to fight Nocturne in this fight, along with a handful of players. Play. Kalagos has no idea what he's turning into. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I kind of had to do it just to push him into chaos. More than anything else, that was my reasoning of picking this. Oh, I can't believe I don't have Callista with me. Callista? I've already forgotten her name. Cabela? Big A, we'll put you there. Pascal, we'll put you there. Marzai, I think I'll put you here.
I will not fail the craft world.
Ouch.
Meet the Riptons.
Blood for the blood god, baby. Your longest one was an iconoclast one. You managed to expose Wharton. Cool.
I will not join the ranks.
I mean, I'll be honest. I do really want to play a dogmatic run just for like how different it must be. Damn, dude. Charge, slash. I didn't know you could charge and slash in the same turn. Now, how do I stab you without stabbing all my other homies?
Warrior of anguish!
The answer to that is I don't.
Isha, heal my wounds.
52 HP.
Don't distract me.
He's still in range of everybody's buffs here. Might also add tox onto you. Not really, no. But I could just kill you, so let's do that. Elusive Shadow.
I approach the designated position.
Mocking me.
Wow, rude.
Whispers. Getting
Hella rude.
louder.
Probably shouldn't have leveled her up so well. Man.
Stabbed in the back.
My servo skull is about to pop as well. Ow. Wow, everybody wants to stab me. Oh, I die in one. Good crit. Okay. What the actual hell? So like my entire team is dead basically in a single round.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Get rid of her. Oh, come on, Big A. 18%. Hit her with the sworn enemy.
It will be done.
Unbelievable, this guy.
Victory is imminent.
The performance goes on.
If you respect her before this fight, is she just base stats? I mean, I would have had to respect her like earlier here. I mean, we have Abelard. It's not like we can lose, you know.
You will die screaming.
And Wharton appears to basically be the same.
Stars adore you. Find their suffering.
And Marzai, he's able to end every turn so that he doesn't take damage, right? So,
I yearn for agony.
Perish for this affront.
yeah, eat trash, Urlet. I'm done with you.
Soul belongs to the infinity circuit.
She bleeds out with that. Let's just hit you with another one of those. Interesting. I'm not sure that these stack together. I think they just go to 13. I assume that they each added more stacks of bleeding, but that might not actually be the case.
Has not ended yet.
Merely an interlude.
Yeah, you're gonna butcher everybody down here.
My ears are ringing.
Jesus Christ, dude. What is his build? He's a warrior assassin. The Harlequin's Kiss, an exotic sword. Nothing really special. And a shuriken pistol. Alright. Interesting build. Big Eye. Do we send Big A or do we send Marizai to deal with him? That's actually a great question. He's got so much HP, I kind of feel like Marizai might be the better option. Being said, you do a crazy amount of damage, so...
Follow my lead.
That being said, I don't know that you can hit him. You have a 2% chance to land a hit against him.
I will do my duty.
That's going to be all but impossible.
I'd rather not. Indeed.
Chill bash.
I do not fear perilous.
Just a minor setback.
That did a lot of damage. 66 damage to Abelard.
Not my worst day.
Oh, Abelard is not invincible in this fight. I might actually just lose this combat.
Venerate the dark god. Scars and all will die screaming.
Unless Wharton solos it.
Deepens the
Harlequin's quest works that you place it on an enemy and trigger it. A set wires the width of the molecule, springs out, and turns your enemy into soup. That is a lot of attacks Wharton the Grey is making.
Hear me an interlude.
I'm not a vessel.
He used a desperate measure.
Master.
That do make sense.
Slow and painful is the way.
So, yeah. Okay, so it adds 10, and then if I attack a second time, it just ups it by 3 because of the special effect, but it doesn't add in new stuff. So I'm actually kind of better off just stacking talks on them with a second weapon.
I will not join the ranks of the dead.
Though, can't seem to guarantee that that's working.
What?
Yeah, okay, whatever reason the Eldari seem to be immune to talks. So we'll charge this guy. And then we'll go Elusive Shadow. Ah, there's a problem. I think if he hits with that attack of opportunity, Elusive Shadow wears off, maybe? All right, well, this is polite, at least. I'm gonna use this officer's medikit here, because
Much appreciated.
you're pretty low on HP right now.
A tactically sound approach.
And then I'm gonna come over here and use you as full cover. Probably should have charged first, but
It will be done.
what's done is done. Lethal threat, nice.
Victory is imminent.
So let's make sure we give you parry.
At your beck and call.
And we'll endure for that extra HP and... I think I'm going to take Bulwark, because those shots are really doing some serious damage. Though it does look like they are going after Marizai now.
We are the enigma, the riddle unsolved.
How come that guy didn't provoke an attack of opportunity?
Venerate the dark gods. Suffering deepens the heart.
Dude, all right. Apparently I'm okay because we have Wharton with us. The rest doesn't seem to be so threatening. Eldari Ranger. All right, you're going to charge him.
You
You're gonna stab him. You're gonna stab him again. You're gonna stab him another time. Then you're gonna go into elusive shadow. That guy's gonna bleed out. Wharton is online apparently, so we might be all right.
I will do my duty.
Oh man, Abelard, you can't hit anybody right now. Bit of an issue. Ow.
Yourself, Abelard.
These guys are curious. Harry? But no.
My next offering. Venerate the dark gods.
Oh, interesting. I can't counterattack these guys.
I will not yield to the
His chance to hit is so low because these guys have like 95 dodge. They're super, super agile. It's sort of like their whole shtick.
With grace and malice.
You're gonna go around there and hit him in the weak point.
Savor your delectable anguish.
Should mostly deal with you.
Don't disband our pain.
High momentum. Restore all AP, gain 9 MP. No limit to your attacks.
Tempest incarnate.
That's what I want. Come over here and start stacking up damage.
Kill before me breathing. With grace and malice. Oblivion approaches. For me. Watch. Merely an interlude.
I guess I can't dash through you, so let's just cast Elusive Shadow and hope for the best, maybe. Nocturne is failing to land any hits on him.
Indeed.
You've got the taunt. I really should be using Reckless Strike there. Even though it's like not guaranteed I'm going to
At
land
your
anything,
beck
but
and I'm not interested.
I don't know, man. Shield. Parry. Yeah, so like again, he did not actually do it. And there's another player down here as well. I guess that's sort of like these guys' things is they just do hit and run. Parry. Counterattack? No. Hit and run. Wharton. Big dog. You seek reprisal where there could be peace. And raise the blade of vengeance overhead. Which hardship will rain down upon your house? That blade is I until we meet again. Great. So we're not done dealing with his shenanigans.
Painful is the way.
That's a nice hit. I feel like you could probably... Not quite. So close, though. High momentum. You have already high momentumed.
I will savor your delectable anguish.
If you go here, you could charge.
Why is the ring?
Abelard.
I will do my duty.
That helps.
It will be done.
One player left. Wharton's on the case. Blood for the blood god. Damn, dude. Wharton is
I will herd the prey.
one mad god. One mad lad. What? Why am I? That was weird.
With grace and malice, it is
Strike.
build,
Adorn our
Strike.
bodies.
Strike.
watch, build,
Strike.
Suffering deep
Stack up that poison.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is imminent.
Should have shot him with the Melta, I guess.
venerate the dark.
So much running around chasing these guys here. You gotta finish him, Wharton?
My next offering.
No, sir. He says, I'm gonna leave that one to you,
with
baby.
grace and malice.
What a useless plaything. Broken already.
Caligos towers over the slaughtered Eldari corpses, roaring with laughter, not noticing the blood that has covered him from head to toe, trickling down his face right to his throat. What a thrill, new blood. It's been some time since I last enjoyed myself. I'll be damned if I don't crave more. Yirlet's body is covered in grave wounds, and her shallow and frequent breathing is barely audible. She struggles to her knees, but does not look at Caligos. Her gaze, brimming with hatred, is trained on you. The thought surfaces in your mind, one that clearly does not belong to you, yet your body reacts to it with a burning, possessive desire. A thought that is both alluring and revolting. You must offer her spirit stone to she who thirsts. Wait, Caligos? Feeling pity for the Xenos? I could let him kill her. I just need her spirit stone. I would hate to screw this up letting him get the kill here, but I also feel like driving him into bloodlust is really nice. Sarah, how we doing, brother? Welcome on in. People who reduced their dodge are all dead already. We've waited too long to see the elf sacrificed. I want to finish her myself. You fought well, you have the right, but do not hesitate or the right will become mine instead. Yirlet does not avert her gaze when you approach her. No curse or word escapes her lip. The time for words ended the moment you took up arms against her kin. Marazai observes the unfolding scene without the slightest hint of compassion for his fallen cousin. Now all is as it should be. Farewell, Yirlet. You were useful to me for a while. Whisper before killing Yirlet. She who thirsts will be delighted with this offering. Farewell. Yirlet's eyes flash with genuine fear, and her headless body slumps into the mud. That is how you will remember her, pathetic and terrified of a fate that for her is worse than death, finally broken by you. This has been a fine hunt. I've enjoyed fighting together, new blood. You deserve something good for your efforts. Wharton, reserve her. Reward him. The archmilitant reverently hands you his blade without even shaking the fresh blood off it. May the master shake this blade with the blood of his enemies. My lord would be quite pleased. As he says this last phrase, he gives you a broken sneer, and a vicious flame flickers in his eyes. I've enjoyed our hunt, and I look forward to the next one. I think that's what I want to say. As am I, new blood. I shall see you among the stars. A Drukhari chainsword, heretical follower. I guess I can use this. Now what's going on here? Must not have features. Leads ahead, cautiously steps into the ancient ruins of her ancestor's city. She waves her hand at someone behind her, and several figures disappear into the forest shadows. Starborn, the two-headed eagle god, is merciful today, granting you the strength to crush these evil spirits. The descendant of the rulers will praise your bravery for ages to come. I'm tired of having to decipher the local speech. Abelard, find out what she wants. As if I am not, as you command, Lord Captain. It's about damn time we've got an Abelard to just, like, talk to the peasantry for us. That sword is just a chain sword. You're not allowed Drukari proficiency. Oh, it's just a chain sword. I gotta take a look at it. Allow me to report, Lord Captain. According to the acquired data, the lair of a certain monster, the homunculus, is located in the neighboring continent, the so-called Deadlands. The coordinates are vague, to put it mildly, but if we pinpoint our scans, our augurs can spot the Xeno scum. Fantastic. I get all the parts of this. Ah, you're right. It must be. It does not have Drukari equipment, but does have heretical follower. It's a lot of damage. Oh. I was like, Abelard can wield it? I got really excited for a second. This sword is meant to absorb damage. But the problem is I never actually have it equipped. And it also only absorbs 6%. This guy doesn't, like, look cool or anything, though. Power axe, the Watcher from above. This is our fancy sword we just got. 25 bonus to dodge, 25 bonus to parry. Maybe I should actually just be wielding this. I forgot that this sword also... Yeah, that sword heals us, but it just doesn't do a lot of damage anymore. Increased veil degradation. Toughness reduction. I don't know, man. I either take the 25 to dodge and parry, or I take the 6% damage reduction from firepower and warp. It's based off of my psi rating, so if my psi rating goes up, it increases. But I'll be real, our psi rating does not go up very much. I can't believe we are still just wearing these noble gloves. Surely. The rear deals damage to an enemy, forcing them to move. That enemy suffers warp damage for each cell they removed. I do like these just because they look heretical. Do I not have any Psyker gloves? I guess we only have the one pair that's on Adara, the Warp Conductor gloves, which absolutely she uses. All right, whatever. I'll put these on just for the drip, honestly. They're heretical gloves, that's why. Hoo-wee, what do we got here? This is just all my stuff that was on her. I can't believe Nocturne of Oblivion escaped. Upgraded Shuriken pistol.
I tread a path unexplored.
Upgraded Shuriken pistols. Sun Kaleen. This is a fancy Eldari sniper. And Eldari Farseer mesh armor. Wearer's chance to suffer a critical hit are reduced by 20%. 15 additional armor if the willpower is more than 70. Who would ever wear that? don't feel like anybody builds willpower on your let. Maybe I'm wrong. Secrets. Secrets. A dirt-covered box. You know, Stanzo, I miss the times when fire cultivators were only used for working in the fields. Back then, I thought by the throne, damn that forest. Can't take your eyes off it for a tick or else it'll mess with production. But nowadays, the damn forest is the only thing we can defend people. Who'd have guessed? And we, the Silvaris, are the only ones who can pass through it. If we have our fire cultivator intact, that is. I did hear, though, that one of the astropaths managed to lead a group of 50 people through the brush, but nobody has heard from them since. The enemies of humanity got them, didn't they? Come, meet us halfway. I'm leading a new group, and the Promethium in my cultivator's running out. More lore.
True power.
What was that? I just heard something that sounded like you found something. This flagship group effect is really annoying. Hello? Is there something in here? In here? I can't get in there. Okay. Down here?
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Loot? Loot. Exit. Wherever it is down here.
The world will bow.
Let's get the hell off this planet. It's a shame our elf is now dead. I don't know. Is it a shame? That's not maybe the word I would use, but... Yay! The elf is dead. We no longer have to deal with Urilet stabbing us in the back and being like, oh, can you save my craft world people? My stupid craft world people who won't stop calling you monkey. Can you please go fix them? I hope her skull is in my chambers. No, I don't think we have anything new in here. But we do have a homunculus to go kill on the planet. Oh, you're right. I do have, that was the wrong button. I can go to the altar. I did pick up the spirit stone, yeah. Yeah, we got it automatically from like the dialogue. The well-appointed heresy closet. Shot her on one of your plays in the first encounter with the Eldar. Honestly, like probably a good choice. Probably not a bad choice at all. Even in my Iconoclast playthrough, like I hated having Urilet. But I was also playing as a sniper in that playthrough, so it was like... She was really stepping on my toes. Place Urilet's spirit stone upon the altar. Cracks spread through the spirit stone before it bursts into pieces. Shadows in the form of claws and tentacles envelop the escaping essence and devour it forever. You feel the writhing blessing of she who thirsts slithering into your soul. What? I get a cone-based warp shriek? That does not count against my attack limit. 10 times heretical rank, which does 40 warp damage in a cone pattern? Well, that was definitely worth it. It does take 2 AP, which I'm going to have to find some way to come to terms with, because I'm not exactly swimming in AP. At least not on the first round. Now you can scream and kill everyone, and if they don't die, we set them on fire with our mines. Exactly. Pop a quick save here, and then the homunculus laboratory. You can hear the anxiety in Adira's voice over the box connection. Captain, we found it. The door is so close I can practically feel its mental handle in my mind. The voices are whispering over each other in both of my ears. I can barely make out what they're saying. Please take me with you. They keep telling me I won't get another chance, and I believe them. It's now or never. What is it you want to find there? The door from my visions. There's something behind it, something that can help me deal with my powers for good. I can't find the words to express how important it is. I've got plenty of words in my head right now. Let's go there at once. Oh, Cabela. Thank God we could take you back on the team. You can witness all my heresy. I feel like we're missing a lot of her quest line, but I'm not so sure yet. So you're Demo and Miyadekiai, right? Yeah. Crit hit chance and crit damage are increased by 5% of your dodge. First melee attack each round deals additional 2 damage for each cell. Dodge reduction and armor pendant is increased by 10% of their critical hit chance. Whenever you score a critical chance, you have a chance to increase that critical damage bonus by half. This chance is equal to the character's critical hit chance minus 50%. I'm going to take that on her. I think it just means she'll have like explosive crits.
I tread a path unexplored.
Thick layer of dust covers everything in here.
Operation successful.
Okay. How come Fafnir hasn't killed you yet for being a warp spawn heretic? He's shown some disapproval. But I am still his adversary.
Afraid must you be of your passions to replace them with a clicking counting machine? What feelings so terrified you, little priest?
Activating the computational spirit defense protocol. Be advised. Maintain a distance of at least 10 paces or eradication measures will be taken.
Oh, Pascal. How do we corrupt you some more? That's my next question. I see glimmers of corruption as the cycle gets discontinued. There's a seal of silence on this cogitator, but it's not difficult to break it. The machine spirit has been tormented. Someone ripped every bit of useful knowledge from its memory. A beta grotesque. Oh. I was going to say Cabela is probably going to be excited to kill Tervantis here as well, but I don't actually... He's not like in here yet. This guy's got 1,000 HP. Alpha Grotesque 1,300. Goodness gracious. All right, where is everybody? Put you there. Let's put Legion there. Let's put Pascal behind this post. Probably. I'm going to put Adira there, which means Vesper can probably go here. Big A. And then Cabela. Secrets.
Pathetic attempt.
Everybody goes too fast on my squad. Oh, there's a ladder right here. I didn't see that. Well, Marazai.
I yearn for agony.
Let's get you down here.
Don't distract me.
Harry? That's not allowed. Stack some blood on you. These guys got a lot of HP, guys. Okay, you're fine. Slash. Strike slash. Bounced off of him. That's a bit unfortunate because I really wanted to get to that point over there. Now I have to answer the conundrum.
I'm not a vessel
Ow.
for pain. I am its master.
Oh, I only had one of those charges. My bad. Let's use Elusive Shadow then. And...
Watch.
So I'll cast Endure because he's kind of in a bad spot. These guys can't climb the stairs, but unfortunately these dweebs can. Evlard, you don't have push, do you? No. Imagine I could just throw him off this ladder instead.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Reduced to dust.
Yeah, he's not super likely to hit anybody with this Melta. But not that he can't hit nobody.
Indeed.
Let's do Wall of Rockreed here. Give everybody some like bonuses.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Okay, that's okay. Let's screw up my Cabela turn.
Running binary override. Request approved.
Let's AoE blast those two. Miss him. That's unfortunate. No line of sight, no line of sight. You only have line of sight on that foul aberration. There's only like 3 guys left, so you might as well. I'll put a trap out there.
Request approved.
And then I'll just charge up my next attack. Cabela in the meantime.
Retribution.
We're going to try out this new Craven's Bane weapon. Parry. Well, that was less than good. She might need to kind of like charge up here first.
As the tenants demand. As honor or death.
You might as well do 1 backflip. And then I think we'll save the other one for your like regular attack. And acrobatic artistry. That's better. Bit more damage. All right, Adira, let's get those buffs out. The 1, 2, 3 wombo combo. And then honestly, I feel like I just mind rapture this guy and he should chase the other guy down. Oh, wow. Unless he just passes that test.
Damn. What was the
Send over the
command
bird.
again? All right. Let's see what you can do.
These guys are machines, so they take extra damage from shock, and then I'll also blind him.
One step closer. I need no guidance.
You're gonna buff up all these tweebs.
Ruin beckons.
Light him on fire. And I guess Adira.
Triumph.
It's just so hard not to give this ability to Adira when I guarantee that she can do like 400 damage and cause people to attack each other. It's like crazy to say no to it.
Anything else?
There's the warp breach. You get a bonus turn. But you somehow can't see them? Because I guess Abelard is maybe in your way? So I'll just have you commune with the machine spirit, and who goes next? Marazai goes next. Let's make him a demon.
Bring it on.
Slow and painful is the
Probably should have charged that, but whatever.
There's handle.
Here's your venomous slash. Dance macabre here. And then I guess we'll just add a bleed stack to him. I feel like the venom is not working for whatever reason. No matter what I do, no matter who I hit, it seems like I can't stack venom.
Warrior of anguish.
And I mean, it is quite possible that it's just literally not working, but we'll try a Death Whisper.
Don't distract. Kneel before me, pray thing.
That put him up to 25 bleeding. Is the venom going with the bleeding? Do we still have the rash? We do, yes. Of course, I would never give up my very important rash. I guess I might as well sit on his weak point if he moves.
Just a minor setback.
So Big A is going to come down here and start doing damage.
Gray hair.
Also
Sure
does
have.
huge bonus damage against bleeding targets.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
I have reveled your terror.
I've suffered worse.
I don't know why Marazai got an attack of opportunity there. Not going to
Will
complain.
be done. Victory is imminent.
Abler's sitting at 185 HP right now. Like, yes, sir. Don't mind if you do. He is screwing up his parry abilities, though. I don't know what's going on with that.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The old Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Try that again there, buddy.
Request insignificant
Thank you. Now to find me my goodie basket. I think we have a lot of these blades. No, maybe we don't. We have a lot of fine-edged blades. All right, we'll take two. Lots of goodies. It's grotesque. They're most likely immune and resistant to toxin. It also seemed like the Drukari and the Eldari were all also immune to toxins. This is, I guess, why I'm, like, confused about it. Should need more than two of them. Creature resembles a homunculus, but upon closer inspection, it's more like a bad character of one.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Pieces of flesh, skin, and bone are stuck in the dark, sticky sludge that covers the table.
You delegate this menial task to me.
Deformed, feeble, and crazed creature is a pitiful and clearly unviable copy of the homunculus. What about this guy? There is an option to clear the rash, but apparently there's also an achievement if you beat the game with the rash.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
So I am tempted to just get that achievement.
Beneath my feet.
What did you miss? We killed Irelet and we sacrificed her soul stone to Sill and Thresh. That was probably a pretty major moment.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
We're close. I can almost feel it. I should save. Lots of pathways down here.
The machine god grants me insight.
Secrets. We got a secret. Xeno's torture device has been placed out in the open. Clearly sees regular use. Cage, bars, and floor are covered and caked in blood.
Embrace true power.
Adira stares intently at the solid wall in front of her, shifting from foot to foot and biting her nails. The wall looks like an ordinary plasteel and rockcrete surface. No different than any others. This is the conclusion of Adira's storyline. Ooh, I can't wait to see what kind of crazy chaos shenanigans we about to do. Standard heresy as expected. Lord Captain, this is it. The place from my vision. Even the scratches on the walls are the same. Except for one thing. That's where the door is supposed to be. The one I keep opening in my dreams every night. I've seen this moment so many times and it feels more real than I am. My visions couldn't have lied to me. You should trust your feelings. Try to open the door. Open a door that doesn't exist. The things you say sometimes, Lord Captain. It wouldn't be the strangest thing we've ever done. Oh, what the warp have I got to lose? Here goes nothing. Yes. Yes. Open the door. Let in the demons. Breach the veil on this accursed planet. Adira steps closer to the wall and reaches out towards the non-existent door as if in a trance. She clenches her fingernails as if gripping an invisible handle and slowly turns it. You hear a click. A violet ripple tears through the space around the wall. A cacophony of whispers makes your skin crawl from head to toe like an unseen wave emanating from twisted, broken reality. Uneven rays of impossible, nauseating light break through the rockcrete, forming the silhouette of a doorway. Eventually, the vision passes, and you clearly see a door where a blank wall used to be. She turns to you with a wide and somewhat deranged smile. Lord Captain, we found it. The door. Exactly like the one in my visions, which means my salvation is close. Except it wasn't hidden by some force field contraption. It was a powerful warp barrier. I could have never removed something like that. It's like our arrival was expected, and now they're inviting us in. We best be ready. Someone who knows their witchcraft is waiting inside. Marazai grimaces slightly. Whoever's is waiting inside, I hope warp sorcery has not sapped them from their ability to feel fear or pain. This sounds like a challenge. I was just thinking about acquiring a new skull for my collection. Just while you're busy lopping off heads, please try not to break whatever or whoever it is we're looking for. I don't think we'll ever get another chance like this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The secret wing of the laboratory. I'm really curious. I feel like I don't know what this is going to be. She suffers from like divination and telepathy.
The world will bow.
How old were you when you first took a life? You are scarcely more than a girl. Dreadful.
Xenos.
There is no sorrow in stepping on the
Xenos.
thread of his service early. Rather, one should lament doing so too late.
Goddamn
Do
Xenos.
not feel sorry for me.
that my whispers tell you.
I'll take it from here.
Goddamn, good for nothing Xenos. Why have Xenos trapped this place? Disfigured bodies hang all over the old maintenance bay like worthless slabs of meat to which the owner could find no better use.
I put a path underneath the Lord.
It's so funny how useless demolition becomes because every trap in the game is Xenos. I mean, I suppose this is still like Turvantis' lab, but... Tank was shattered from the inside by an unthinkable force. Withered victim's face is forever twisted in a silent scream. Revolting biomass, the elements of which can be interpreted as human features floats in the green liquid. Is Adira gonna be like made? Some sort of like psyker clone?
Ill omen.
You belittle me with this.
Oh, there's gonna be something big up here.
You delegate this menial task to me.
It's a farce here. Interesting. Maybe mutated into a psyker. Interesting. Let's meet them. The drained farseer. You see a contorted, agony-racked Aldari, or more accurately, something that resembles one. Dozens of scars and sutures cover its face. The sight of misaligned joints moving under its skin makes your stomach turn, and its singular eye looks devoid of sanity. And yet, as you examine the creature's tattered clothing, you can still recognize, albeit with some difficulty, the ceremonial raiment of a farseer. At last, my deliverance, monkey. The disgrace, the humiliation of falling to the hands of a lesser creature. Enough. The anticipation of this moment that has allowed me to retain a vestige of reason. End me now. Well, who are you? A hollow shell forced into servitude. Every thread of my being calls out to me, urging me to claim your lives, only stopped by the fading remnants of my former self. Quickly, I demand that you give me death to break the shackles of this nightmare. The farseer's crooked fingers reach for his temples, and now you notice the sinister-looking device on his head. Adira freezes, her eyes locked on the familiar translucent threads of a size stifler coiled in sickening patterns around the Aldari's temple like a crystal vice. No, it's not fair. Is this my salvation? Are you telling me I escaped bloody Camorra just to put that thing back on my head willingly? Dismayed, she keeps looking between you and the Xenos. So what are you? Turvantis' plaything. The master used me by means of that which now entangles my mind and bends me and my powers to its will. I am the tool that conceals this layer from prying eyes with the energies of the veil. Had the monkey seer not heard my pleas for help, you never would have found me. Your pleas for help. The Aldari doubles over in anguished paroxysm, his voice ringing like a taut string. My silent cries pierced the veil and sent visions of this prison beyond its walls. It carried with them all my dreams of deliverance and liberation. Is that not the reason for your coming? Adira bursts out laughing, her voice hoarse and hysterical. This half-baked guff is killing me. Does that mean it wasn't my own salvation I saw in my dreams? It was this half-dead Xenos deliverance? Come off it. Don't you buy any of this, Lord Captain. He's trying to mess with our heads. I have no reason to lie to you, monkey. However, your beliefs are no matter. You are already here, which means I will finally die. I like killing Xenos, but I'm also like, what if I leave them alive? I feel like torturing them is better. How does this help Adira? I mean, that I'm not sure. I could understand giving her the psi implant, the psi stifler. What if his implant is good? Why don't I say all I need is the implant on your head, give it to me and I shall set you free? Because setting you free is often what a villain says when he means kill you. The Aldari hisses and howls, his crooked fingers tearing his ragged robes apart. It is too late, my mind is poisoned, my soul is marred. I do not know for what purpose you need this cursed machine, Monkey, but if your mind carries a shred of reason, destroy it along with me. Adira suddenly leans forward, anger and desperation written all over her. Not a chance, Xenos. That thing, that psi stifler, could save my life. You're just weak, that's why you can't handle it. Naive child. You would condemn yourself to a fate of true horror. Heed me when I say there are things far worse than death. What makes it dangerous? It hides the soul within the warp from the spawn of chaos without severing its connection to real space, and it slowly consumes the soul. Day after day, the soul erodes and withers until nothing remains but emptiness. Is that right? You talk a lot for someone who's supposed to be empty. Before all this, you must have never shut up. I spent aeons harnessing my gift. I guided an entire world. My gaze pierced the future, looking epochs ahead. And even I am at my limit, clinging desperately to the meager relics of what I once called my soul, just to speak another word. What gave you the audacity to think you will fare any better? We might have to do a reload save here. I want to say I'm not going to take your life. Mostly because I want to see him break. I will not give you another choice, Monkey. The Farseer rises from his knees in a jerking motion like a broken marionette and takes a step towards you with glassy eyes. His frail fingers move as if tugged by invisible strings, and the mutilated bodies of the twisted creatures in the tank start convulsing synchronously. In frightening unison, their unblinking eyes shift to you. Uh-oh. Spaghettos. Uh-oh, spaghetti. The bright side is now we get more XP. Oh. Successful clone. Wow. He just warped so much, he pushed us into instability. You brought a bunch of melee guys into a fight with me and you thought you were going to win?
I am not a vessel for pain. I am its master. Heal my wounds.
I mean, you might win, but I don't think you're gonna. Where can I go that seems safe for Pascal? How about up here? That's a lot of damage. All right, let's get some of these prey out. All right, buckaroo. Where do you think you're going? Don't.
Strands of fate.
I was in the middle of my turn still. Seems kind of unfair that he did that.
We all walk our own path. Your efforts amuse me. Cain guides my hand.
God damn, dude.
There is only death here. Yours or mine.
Can I have a turn? Thank you. Do I just Cabela you? I'm worried if I do this, he's going to get like another super turn where he's going to get to go 8 million times in a row.
I will leave footprints of
Pathetic attempt.
Okay. So he just gets to go a million times no matter what. Let's blade dance, because apparently he just decided to get in range of me, so.
Heal my wounds.
Could have went a little better, but I will still take it.
as the tenants demand.
Harry!
Trust me, death is a blessing.
Ritual Blade. He gets another bonus turn. Dude, what the hell is this fight? Why do you get... Invigorate, restore wounds, metabolic overcharge. Gain an extra turn. This creature gains an extra turn every time their ally dies. They also gain an extra turn when their ally wounds drop below 50%, but only once per ally. Great, so when I kill this guy, it's going to trigger that again. This guy's actually going to die from bleed damage. I don't need to kill him. Ay, ay, ay. You know what? I'm just going to run back here. I'll trigger Rain of Blood, and then I'm going to chill.
The whispers do not fear.
There goes Dara. Also my Servo Skull. Also, he gets another turn. I'm dead. So he's acted 7 times before I've gotten a turn? This fight is stupid. Okay, I get it. You have powers. Oh, you get another turn? Because that guy died from a counterattack.
My ears are ringing.
Abelard has like 8,000 stacks of consign on him. Oh my god, the parry.
It will be done. That's not the Seneschal's job.
I'll return this
I'd rather not.
tenfold.
Drag you into oblivion with me.
Gee, Jiminy Jillikers. Oh, sorry about that. Big A. I'll move to the other side.
I will savor your delectable.
You're using the wrong weapon.
A pitiful attempt.
Stack some bleeds. Go invisible. Oh, okay. Lowest priority target gets chain lightning.
Time to redouble our efforts.
Okay, Cabela's dead. This fight is full, man. Focus fire the boss seems to be the only option in this fight, yeah. But they also, like, they were doing a sizable amount of damage, but... Oh, you get a bonus turn. Oh, you killed your own guy. That should give you another bonus turn. Yeah, it does.
Go hand in hand.
This fight's stupid.
My place is at the fore.
I disagree with this fight.
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
At your beck and call.
You need to start casting Sworn Enemy on him.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
A pitiful attempt.
Good, good. Okay, at least I don't take warp damage, apparently. I don't know what these guys are doing, just casting that ability into each other. Yeah, see, if you leave them alive, also he turns all of them into successful clones. So they get way better. Thankfully, Abelard is invincible, so... I have 11 deflection right now.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Return this favor tenfold.
I don't believe they can kill him.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. It will
Sworn
be done.
Enemy.
Indeed.
Reckless Strike. Axe.
It will be done. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Counterattack.
Victory
Full
is
work.
imminent.
Endure. Taunt.
Heal my wounds. Strands of fate. I'll return this favor tenfold.
All these guys seem to just be exploding, so...
You will pay for your actions.
This is another classic Big A fight, man. Where he's just like, no. I don't take
Tried and
penalties.
tested tactics are the
I don't
best
take
way.
damage in combat. Unfortunately, he's also just become extremely bad at hitting things.
I will do my duty. Indeed.
But we appear to have enough bleed stacks on this guy that he is taking consistent damage. Abelard is the Alto Chad.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
He's gonna have to kill all these clones afterwards as well.
Follow my lead. It will be
Oh,
done.
high momentum.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Oh, yes. Until their next turn, attempt to attack each enemy around the vanguard. No, let's just use Steering Breach.
We'll rule the stars themselves.
You've gotta be kidding me. You can't get into range and you've already used charge.
My place is at the fore. At your beck and call.
A pitiful attempt.
I'd rather not. I'm not interested.
Oh, you only get unlimited melee attacks,
That's
I
not
guess.
the Seneschal's job. Indeed.
Okay.
At your beck and call.
I mean, these guys are all taking like constant warp damage.
You will pay for your
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Oh, they all have metabolic overcharge and burning touch of the warp. Okay. Here we go.
It will be done.
Zoom.
At your beck and call. I'd rather not.
Sworn Enemy, Reckless Strike. One fewer targets.
Victory is imminent.
Guess you'll cast Brace for Impact.
I will
Sworn
do my
Enemy,
duty. Indeed.
Reckless Strike. You're gonna run up here and then charge
At your
him.
beck and call.
Dodge.
I'm not interested. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Miss block, shield bash,
Victory is imminent.
parry,
At your beck and call.
defensive stance, attack of opportunity. Pshaw. Thank God for Abelard. Thank the Emperor. Sorry, catch up on chat here. Who is the second person on our team? Cabela or Adira, I think. What exactly in this act makes you think it was ever going to be fair? I mean, that's true. It is Act 4, so. Oh, the Servo Skull familiar. Yes. Yeah. From the Overseer archetype. Yes. Just got your 7th character, Pascal. I'm stuck. Who do you want in your party? It's so hard to decide. It's very, very hard. If you are playing Heretic, there are characters in your party who will not stay with you. And I think that's like all I'll say about it. You can certainly look it up if you want, but I think it's kind of important to know if you're playing as a Heretic. I think if you're playing as anything else, you're pretty much fine. You can make up your decisions. Abelard is the true main character. Yeah. Big E civilian in disguise. He is the Emperor. You may be able to kill me, but can you even wound Abelard? Adira carefully pulls the threads of the Side Stifler out of the Farseer's breathless body. The strange device glimmers ominously in her hands, and it's difficult to tell in the dim light if its threads are moving on its own or if it's because her whole body is trembling. Terrified and confused, Adira looks at the device and then at the dead Eldari. That Xenos, did you see his eyes right before he attacked us? It was like there was no light left in him, and it's all because of this thing. I don't want to die, but I don't want to live like that either. If this means I'll stop being myself, what's the point? I know of another way to help you, one that will spare you from having to fight the voices ever again. Become one with them. Yes. Adira gives you a confused look. Become one? What do you mean? All your life you've hated the voices, feared them. Don't. After all, they're part of you. Let them in, all of them. Open the door. Lord Captain, you can't joke about these things. The device, the Side Stifler, it can help, I think. But if I open the door, if I really let the whispers inside me, then I'll just be gone, or worse. Maybe you'll finally become yourself. You won't know until you try. Or put your trust in the Lord Captain. For the last time, open the door. Maybe you'll finally become yourself. It's a rather entertaining to observe the battle between hope and doubt play out on her face, but then again, the outcome is already known to you. Adira drops the Side Stifler on the floor where it shatters into a million tiny pieces. I'll do it, Lord Captain. I'll let the whispers in. You better step back in case, well, in case you know what. Adira closes her eyes, takes a deep breath, and extends her arms out as if reaching for a handle. In an instant, she begins screaming. One voice, then another, then a dozen more. Hundreds of unhallowed voices replace one another in a drawn-out howl. Purple light bursts out of her eyes and mouth. This looks sick. You invoke the power of your patrons from beyond the veil and whisper the forbidden words, unseen marks that forever bind the Psyker's tortured soul to your service. As the final sound escapes your lips, the screams stop. Adira, swaying back and forth, looks up at you. Say nothing. We are one. I am inseparable from what is beyond me. I am the door. I am the threshold. I am the key and the keyhole and the void in between. Am I their voice? Is the void my voice? Forgive me, it is so difficult. We are confused. But we will learn. I am no longer afraid. Different inflections and undertones weave into the Psyker's every phrase, like 1,000 voices at once are forcing their ways out to have their say. Adira looks at you with unfocused eyes and smiles weakly, as if trying to remember how to use her muscles to form a facial expression. I thank you, Lord Captain? We feel better, but it will take time. Let's leave. Find me on the ship later. I think me and them will be better acquainted by then. Yes. I gotta know what that ability she's gonna get from that is gonna be. Staff of Kruderak, but spelled with a K instead of a C. And Eldari Farseer Mesh Armor. Another set of that Eldari armor. Now, you already have a singing spear, but something tells me this is a much better version of it. Much better version of it. 20 willpower and 10 perception. This wielder's divination psychic powers also affect one ally closest to the target. Divination powers like Consign will affect one enemy, also affect a close-by enemy. Oh, interesting. The wielder's divination psychic powers have a 50% chance not to increase veil degradation on the old one.
Embrace true power.
Embrace true power is right. The tank filled with repulsive green liquid contains a mutilated figure. It's difficult to say whether you're looking at a Xenos, a mutant, or a machine. Oh, man. That's sick. I can't believe we filled the Dira with demons. We'll grab 2 of them in case we feel like it. Didn't I just add you to the cargo zone? Hi, Mona.
Just as he ordained.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Might have some loot in here. I guess we better do some level ups.
I am not afraid to embrace the
real quick.
That make
Oh, these are pretty easy. +1 AP.
That is the difference between me and ignorant filth.
Oh, what a good level. Everyone just gets 1 extra AP per turn. That's awesome, dudes. When do you want to say hi to everybody? Wow, Mona time. What do you think, Mona? Are you full of demons? Do you see demons in the air all around you? Do you think you should let them in? Have you peacefully already cavorted with the demons of the veil, of the warp? Man, you are chill today. Sleepy girl. Hey. How you doing? Throat punch activate? No. She's good about it. She doesn't like activating the throat punch so much no more. Were you having a good nap? Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. You can hang out here while we go look for loot. I don't mind. So there's secrets in here. Lots of goodies. Bodies of runaway test subjects that failed to find their way out and died from hunger and disease. And then, oh, I don't have everyone selected.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Loot, loot, no loot. Some lockpicking.
Successful.
Tiara of the Immaterium. The wearer gains 10 willpower and suffers 50% less warp damage. 10 bonus to willpower, 15 damage to psychic nav powers, but 10 to weapon skill and ballistics. Just kind of want to see what that looks like. Nah, it's one of these dumb looking helmets. Yeah, I think the Certium mask is still the way to go for us. We have all these new helmets. I haven't even seen what most of them look like. Just getting that like extra psi rating is pretty good. Plus the persuasion bonus is pretty good with our 233 persuasion. Librarian helmets. Yeah, it kind of does, yeah. Yeah, I always find like the official Psyker gear looks stupid. Like I was playing Darktide the other day and I was like, ooh, what have they added for the Psyker in like outfits? And almost all of them I was like, these suck. Like, I don't want to wear any of these. These don't have a cool vibe about them at all.
Cover my path.
Barricaded the door. More goodies. Build a bridge out of planks. Back to the lab. Now we have to fight another boss? Back-to-back bosses? Does this game those nails Angron has on his head? What are they called? Like pain nails? Angron's nails? The ones that make you angry all the time.
I tread a path unexplored.
I haven't seen any fun nail. We have a lot of like Augs. Oh, well, this is... What's activating the elevator do for us? Well, nothing is the answer. So let's get ready for another big fight. Pascal, why are you my front man? I knew something was wrong about that.
Intriguing.
Need big A in the front in case we need to be introduced. He's still here. He's got a Skrillex haircut. Berserker nails. Butcher's nails. Butcher's nails. That's the name of them. Yeah, they just cause you to be like angry all the time.
You delegate this menial task to me.
Sludge. I love how sometimes you complete one of these events and it's like you succeeded. And what you learned is nothing of real value, just like some new stuff. Ooh, an actual cutscene. I feel like I have not had one of these for quite a while. I'm grateful I need these for thumbnails. Oh, there's like 7 of them. Oh, God. You're looking at several completely identical homunculi at work. A disturbing sight. The indistinguishable and familiar faces turn their attention towards you morosely and almost indifferently. He is quite a looker. The homunculi start talking over one another. You, one of them hisses. How dare you, echoes another. Show up here alive. A third one finishes. This is even better, though now I'll cleanse the shame of my death with your blood. And then I'll transform you and the scum you've brought along into something useful. Cabela's eyes flash. Yeah, I knew she was going to be stoked about this. I have been praying for my thread to cross your loathsome path. Today you will die as many times as you made me die. Observe the homunculi. They are twitching slightly as though from invisible electrical impulses. They all look virtually identical, yet each one seems to be missing something, a limb, an implant, even a facial feature or two. A single gaze at the many faces no longer seems full of haughty superiority, only some kind of shared defect it also shows. I see you found new company, Gervantus. I haven't finished yet. The homunculi breaks into psychotic laughter. One corporeal shell is too few, deplorably, unacceptably few. Once my work is complete, not one monkey in the world will be able to destroy me completely. Good. That means I can add a new note of agony to your every death, and I won't repeat myself even once. Marizai clicks his tongue. All homunculi are endowed with intellect that is keen as it is deranged, but this is probably the first coven member I've seen who has well and truly lost his marbles. Dying has not done him any good. I killed you with my own hands. Actually, I didn't kill you with my own hands. I killed you by turning a warp entity against you. An indulgent chuckle rolls like a wave from one homunculus, then answers all at once. Have you forgotten I'm a great master of flesh who has transcended death? Do you think it would befit me to let a monkey cut my path short? Homunculi can create copies of themselves by leaving samples of their bodies in secret labs. As soon as he breathes his last, I don't suppose Cervantes shared his secret with Eumerus. What is this place? A stupid question, to answer of which is no importance to one who is about to be taken apart. Why here and not Kamara? Because of you, because of your feeble wits and your deplorably stubborn reluctance to die. In the thick silence, several clicks are heard as the copies move their limbs in an insect-like fashion. I had to finish what I started, finish the masterpiece that had been taken away from me because of you, all because of you. Am I talking to one of you or several? Is each a separate individual? One, many, what does it make? I'm on my way towards infinity, specimen, towards genuine, limitless immortality. What's up with the hole in the ceiling? The identical faces looked annoyed and spiteful. For a moment, it seemed they were about to reply in unison, but a barely perceptible electrical impulse stops them. One of them scoffs and mutters. Just more proof about how unreliable partnerships with lower life forms are. You notice one of the homunculi glance at the hole in the ceiling. Fury contorts his face. Cervantes is unable to hide his anger at what happened. Whoever did it, and whatever it was they did, enraged them. I saw the body of a dead tech priest in this lab. Where did it come from? The homunculi are quiet, and then they start to giggle. The revolting sound makes your skin crawl. Scary, isn't it? The thought that you're not the only monkey who serves me. Try and guess, specimen. Try and guess. Well, this time I'll fail you much quicker than the last, I say, drawing my weapon. You're different from the others of your species. This time around, I want to study you much, and I mean much more thoroughly, which necessitates your death. I hope dying once isn't enough for you either. I hope I get a turn in this fight. So many ads. Oh, sick. He's got a Koronus Matriarch engine. Are these the guys that kill you in 2 hits? Draining injection. No, actually, it doesn't look like he does. Pistol of the Arc Machinator. Cervantes' limbs. Share pain. Blood barrier. This creature gains stacks of blood barrier equal to the number of bleeding enemies. Uh-oh. This creature also regains 10% of his max wounds per number of blood barrier stacks gained. All right. So I got to be kind of careful with Marizai then. Actually, let's probably put Abelard on this side. Maybe there. Vesper here. Okay, the good news is that these guys die in like 1 hit.
Watch. Oblivion approaches.
I should be able to slash through him, but it won't let me. Like, I should be able to go through there and be on his side. Oh, it's so damn frustrating.
I yearn for agony. Oh, I don't think so.
Why not? What is the point of this damn ability if it doesn't actually let you move?
It would be beneath me to even attempt it. Behold.
It's going to cause all these guys to be bleeding as well, which is not exactly what I was going for here, but...
With grace and malice.
Shoot. It's going to get rid of Elusive Shadow doing that. Yep. I guess I might as well keep dancing and moving.
Oh, I don't think so.
Fate of the Abject. Oh, no, I don't know what that's going to be. Abelard getting his life force sucked out by a Koronus engine again. Tell me he's not stoked about that.
Will do.
Can't see him. Yeah. Probably should get rid of this guy first. How did you miss? Twice? Useless gates.
Quiet, Whispers. It's my toy, and I'm gonna control it myself.
Do these guys have Reject the Flesh? No, but they do have Warp Burn, so Evil Eye will light them all on fire. Then Sensory Deprivation
This scryer's job.
can't be cast, so we'll just zap them. One down. I feel like compared to the other fight we just did, this is not as bad yet. Marizai is very surrounded. Ow.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
All right, Big A.
Indeed.
It's time for you to shine, baby.
It will be done.
I'm actually going to use Brace for Impact, even though I don't want any of them to go anywhere right now. Oh, actually, Cabela, I do want you to go there. And ideally, I'd like to do that.
A tactically sound approach.
Good. Swing. Good stuff, good stuff. You just Parliamentumed? What if I just got him to kill this guy?
No matter the cost.
What if we just went working on the railroad all the livelong day?
It will be done.
Okay, sworn enemy.
I will do my duty. Indeed.
Should have cast that earlier. This is unbelievable. You have a 70% chance and he parried 3 times in a row.
Else can do this. At your beck and call.
These pistol blasts I'm not really like worried about at all. All right, Big P, Big Papa Pee-Poo. You don't have vision on most people. Blast the 2 of them. Take a free shot on him. Nice. Kill him. Almost kill that guy as well. You know what? Let's get rid of him. Now at least my back lines are cleared. You got one guy maybe coming at us that way, but I'm not really worried about him. Let's do that. Let's do lightning damage to you. And then we vibe. Cabela, my darling. Clementine.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Let's have you start doing some damage.
The shadows will see it done.
Play dance, not doing the amount of damage I was hoping for.
Trust me.
Cut back through.
As honor orders, my
Hit him with another Death Whisper. Cast your Raining Blood, and then you're just going to go back home. For now. Alright, Marazai is going to have some great AoE damage here in a heartbeat.
I will triumph.
Should be able to kill off most of them.
I need no guidance.
There we go. Abelard. Big A.
I will triumph.
Who do I want to do here? Pascal. That's like a shot. I could bark my psychic damage. You know what? I kind of want to do that. Let's try out our new skill. Needless to say, it does damage.
Ruin beckons.
Gonna ignite Cervantes there as well, and no attack limit. You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
There is no mercy found in my heart.
Don't distract me.
Marazai,
I'm done playing with you.
kill off the two of them.
It is handled.
This guy wants a blood barrier. Let's give him one.
You call this a strike? With grace and manners. Fish in blood.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this weapon. It doesn't seem to be doing tox, but it did just increase. I feel like the tox weapons are just broken right now. Toxin base damage. Enemy suffering from toxin. At the start of every turn, they must pass a toughness test to remove it. Also, the damage of all bleeding, burning, or toxin effects applied by the user is increased by 2. And this increases them by 3, so that should be going up higher than it actually is right now. I got some questions. I'm gonna stab this bird a few times accidentally, but... Did he just die? No, okay. But he's at like half HP. Homunculi resistant and immune to toxins since they're the creator of many of them. What? It just feels like everybody's immune to toxins at this point. This is the problem I'm having. Too many. There's too many immune to toxins. Where is your weak point? It is on this side. Will it trigger at this angle? Answer, yes, it will. means it'll trigger from that angle too. Which means it'll trigger from this angle too. 31 stacks of bleed, 17 of fire. Breakthrough? Ah, you won't let me break through. I had a feeling you might try that. I mean, he just healed a lot from that blood barrier, but he also took a ton of damage from it. Madeira, Madeira.
On it.
Corrupt him. He kills his buddy and then takes an insane amount of damage. Fate of the Abject deals damage to Foul Aberration. What is Fate of the Abject? Well, regardless, we still burned him with the warp.
Quiet whispers.
You alive?
It's my toy, and I'm gonna control
That-
it myself.
Oh, now we're getting fun.
No can do.
Now we're getting into the business.
Damn. What?
180 damage through relocate. What? What? That's wild. I know that's from a talent we took. Start of the round of failed degradation is 15 or more. People suffer warp damage. She's got 11 psi rating right now. When moving, the Cyber Raven deals 22 warp damage to each enemy it passes. Base damage 22. Grimoire of the Void added 36. All warp damage is increased by willpower times 2. She's at 181 willpower right now. Holy smokes. Base, weak heart, advice of the Dark Sages, and then the burning touch of the warp added an extra 112. That's their like the special Drukari thing, right? Yeah, wow. Whenever they suffer warp damage or are affected by psychic powers, they cannot use power from pain and lose all bonuses. They suffer 3 times willpower bonus to weapon skill and receive an additional 10% of max wounds from warp attacks and psychic powers for 2 rounds. Well, that'd do it.
Was that you?
That should buff Marazai up here as well. All right, man, I think you're golden. The double counter with the shield bash. Now we just have to clean up the trash. I can't believe how much damage that just did. That was nuts. You go here. Can you reach him? No, but you could reach him. So let's do that.
Tried and tested tactics and the best ones.
Get him.
It will be done.
Get him. Move here.
At your beck and call.
Taunting screams.
It will be done.
Shield bash. Shot 1. Shot 2. Shot 3. Missed. Boo. You're fine. Cabela can probably just run around and kill everyone on her own right now, to be honest. Let's use your big sword.
I shall not fail. As the tenants depart.
No movement.
The shadows will see it done, as honor ordains.
I might have been wrong. You might not be able to actually do this. Death from above. There's only like one guy left, right? Yeah. Can't reach him. Ha! He gets automatically killed just like moving into range. Abelard gets a free attack anytime something he's taunted gets into range. Well, Lance, let's pick up the trash. I wonder if I kept letting turns pass, would they have kept spawning in more and more of these guys? Could I just farmed them for Xeno loot? Because like Xeno loot is really, really valuable. Blood barrier emitter. At the start of the turn, the wearer recovers wounds equal to the number of bleeding creatures. If at least one rune was recovered, one fresh injury is removed. Wow. Arc Machinator's Deceit. Whenever the wearer uses an attack that's a different type than his previous attack, he gains momentum equal to resolve.
Powers unseen.
Well, I guess we know who's getting the loot from here. The data slate is dented. The screen displays flickering colored stripes. Its readable parts are twitchy and contains repetitions. Numerous prior studies pursued the goal of breaking new ground in recreating or reviving the specimen in the event of its death. The above-mentioned experiment laid the groundwork for modernization and accelerating the recreation of living organism from a minuscule sample of bone or muscle tissue. Every variety of living organism has been observed to release a number of chemicals at the moment of death that enable the creation of an entirely identical clone with the intact memories of its prior life up to and including the moment of death. Most vividly detailed as to both physical sensations and emotional distress. As mentioned before, even a tiny modicum of bone or muscle tissue is sufficient for reviving or creating an organism in an adequate lab setup. Bear in mind that work on creating a new body must begin before the third stage of decomposition has set in.
The world will bow.
Well, Marizai, good news for you, little buddy. We got new swag. So I can either regain a wound with a melee attack, or I can give you the blood barrier. And, yeah, let's give you this sick helmet, which also gives you a helmet because you weren't wearing the cool sunglasses I bought you, which I'm a little disappointed by, but now he looks like a cool spaceship space marine. Healing from bleeding. Cabela becomes a tank. Marizai is the one who does most of the bleed damage. Cabela's kind of weird because she does bloodletting, but it's not bleeding. So she puts like stacks of blood blessed on people. Blood blessed and blood soaked. But that's different than bleeding damage. Marizai is the one who does all the bleeding damage. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we miss loot? Really hope I don't have to run all the way back here afterwards. I got a feeling we might. What's going on here?
An
Athletics.
expected result.
I've been thinking. Are we definitely back? Could this be another kind of torture cooked up by Tavantius? Some twisted dream?
Komora tested us all to our limits. And I am glad that I withstood the trial. It means that it is too early for me to retire just yet.
How do I get in there?
Hey, what's that?
Ha.
The Whispers told me a secret.
That is how I get in here.
Just as I was taught.
This
I was like,
ocular
there's
impulse is a
loot.
worthwhile
I don't know how to get to it, but I know there's loot. I'm gonna assume this is Lorzinos.
Only death and suffering.
It is
in the
not
reality
Cabela.
Death is my duty.
We got some regular old explosives here, if you don't mind.
The Vizier.
I tread a path unexplored.
Am
I wonder if this would have given me like different options in that conversation. Outcome failure, blah, 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 blah. Removed from the pulse, partial specimen capable of maintaining basic protocols. The last subject conform to minimum requirements. Capabilities are limited. Cogitators are deep in slumber. Sacred unguents have long since dried. What are you? A Tox Flamer. This flamer's attacks also inflict toxic at the same level as burning is inflicted. Damn. That's pretty great. I'm glad we didn't miss that. Do I have anybody who uses a flamethrower? No.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Is it possible that we could, though? Yes. So I'm assuming I'm going to jump down this hole now. Fart thrower, basically, yeah. The space around the hollow is littered with lumps of broken rockcrete. A feeble breeze blows through the ugly hole in the ceiling, stirring up whirlwinds of stone dust. A hole in the vaulted ceiling and the hollow underneath it point you to the obvious conclusion. Something broke into this room, ripped out a piece of the lab, and dragged it outside. You are, for now, mystified as what that something was. Through the piled up rocks, dirt, and thick dust, you're able to make out parts of the fixture that were ripped out of their sockets and thrown to the floor. They're used for fastening industrial girders in place at large manufactorums around the Imperium. You study the edges of the breach carefully, reflecting for a few minutes, and conclude that the hole in the lab was created by several powerful targeted explosions. After some more time, you note the characteristic mark and debris on the wall. The ceiling was breached using melta charges. Companions, what do you make of this? I don't understand. Drukari machinery and all their toys seem out of place within these walls. They seem positively alien, in fact. These walls, why, this is the standard architecture of an Imperium bunker. Why would Xenos conduct their business in a place like this? Cervantes was robbed. I really wish I could have seen his face the moment he looked upon his lair. Although this place is not a homunculus's lair. It's too safe, too shabby. More of a last refuge.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
So we just don't know? Oh, sweet Jiminy Crickets. Somebody so he's probably not dead then, if that's the case.
Nothing's impossible for this old...
Like, to me, that sounds like probably someone grabbed one of his clones. Maybe the lift is on. Where the hell was the lift? Oh, that was in like the previous section of the ship, right? No, it was here. You're gonna make me go jump over this again.
Unexpected result.
Unresponsive.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
It does feel like we're missing something here, right? But I don't know if it's like... If I sided with Cervantes the whole time, would it have been different? You know? Ah, more loot. Didn't I get that loot? No. That's so funny. That table is loot, but also the thing above it was loot. And I did get the thing above it. The wearer's Melta weapon attacks cost -1 AP. And Melta weapon range is increased by 2 cells. Whenever this wearer blocks, dodges, or parries, momentum is increased by 10.
Intriguing.
That's a tough one. He dodges, he parries a lot, right? He also blocks a lot. I love the idea of his Melta only costing 1 AP, but like... he's like never not in range to hit something with his axe. Melta used once per year or constant momentum. I know, right?
Beneath my feet.
I just want to do a Melta build. They seem so fun. Remember the same thing happening in your playthrough? I really tried to find a way to get the lift to work, but found nothing. Could just be nothing. It could just be nothing. It might also be that we pick up something later on and it brings us back here. You can never be too sure. Where do we go next? The one-way road? And then Dargonis? And then maybe we go up and we say hi to Solomorn? What is one-way road? Oh, Adira and Marizai both want to talk to us. This is a colony ship. That has me really interested. That's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal. This is quite a good deal. I think I'll take that one. Dargoni, you can't do anything. Kabagama, you've completed the brand of the motive force. A mechanical trade. Oh, I get really good shields out of this. Blocks dark experiments. Secret experiments with the wrecks of Xeno ships will be conducted at the orbital shipyard. That sounds way more like me. The Fangs of Janus macro weapons. Short-range broadside macro cannons which fire 6 shots at 22 damage each. Or 125 points of shields. That's a hard deal. You need holy ammunition. You need rep with explorers. You need rep with explorers. Why don't we do this orbital shipyard first, and we can just boost up the Imperial Navy. Janos has completed its Xenos intoxicants. Expanse is burning. They're ready to pay in exotic beasts. This is a good bonus for the Fellowship of the Void. A secret lair for Casablanca. Payment in organs. Let's take the Lost here first. And then at Vabos, we've completed a penal battalion, giving us security in all of our settlements. And I have to decide between raider bases and palaces for outcasts. 7 profit factor and the 10 bonuses. Or very minimal Fellowship of the Void, plus 5 security. 21 weapons, but I don't know that I need that many weapons. I'm going to take palaces for the outcasts. Influential people seeking refuge from the law and faith would pay well if one was to turn this world into a suitable sanctuary. Plasteel provisions and people. I mean, we have all that for sure. And this is just like really good. Fellowship and willpower are my 2 main stats on my main character. It's kind of hard to say no. A priest soldier with the Melta build could be very, very good. Yep. Kind of like arch militant. Have like a Melta, 2-handed Melta, and then switch and just have like a flamer and an axe or something in your other hand, or a mace maybe. Do my planets get attacked? They're meant to have like, so you get a security stat, and that stat is meant to like protect against events. But I don't know that I've ever seen anything really come up there. I guess we don't have expeditious reload. Funny that Cabela does not get an artillery master cannoneer job. She only gets master of etherics, which is based on it's based on awareness. But also, like, you don't build her with perception. And you get shield pulse. Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, we might as well upgrade the RAM again. Tier 5 RAM. Okay. So we could get rid of the Auspex multiband. This boosts our lance weapons of our allies in exchange for 2% hit chance and 5% crit chance. I don't know, man. I kind of like this boosting our allies' ability. We're also about to level up in a fight with you, so... Why don't we go talk to our demon-filled Psyker before we start warping around? Inferno pistol? Yeah, I guess that's also a Melta. Just nothing but Meltas? A flamer pistol and an Inferno pistol? I was just thinking with, you know, if you're going with, I have another navigator here? If you're going with Arch Militant, you need like multiple ways to attack. So it can be useful to have like a weapon. When Adira sees you, her lips curve into a smile and she nods at something over your shoulder. How are you? Not regretting your decision?
Lord Captain, I never had any other choice. You opened, no, yes, you opened my eyes. I'm no longer scared of what's behind the door, because now I know for sure. I know nothing can threaten me when I'm with you.
We're such a good guy.
Thank you.
The Lord Captain will never guide you wrong. I'll take that one.
Won't guide me wrong? No, won't guide me. Why should you be the one guiding me when I can guide myself? Yes, my little whispers will guide you however you want. Just tell us. No, don't tell us. No, you should think for a minute. Now or when? Maybe you already thought tomorrow. Let me look for it. I just
Excellent.
Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you need me.
She's making much more sense than she used to. She's definitely not gone totally off her rocker now. Arazai, where are you? Down here? You also wanted to talk to me. We have a shield with a burning thing? Yeah, we have a shield that lights us on fire that we found in Kimura. There's some weird stuff you can do with, like, keeping yourself on fire all the time. Also, because, like, if you are on fire, there's a Psyker ability you can cast on yourself. So when you attack, you light people on fire with a melee weapon. And that's obviously pretty fun. Master High stares down at you from his formidable height, his head slightly tilted to one side. The lean, wiry Xenos is encased in black armor. Not even a sliver of a gap has been left between the tightly fitting plates, which bristle with mutely gleaming barbs and hooks. Set in a white face striated with crimson tattoos, dark eyes devour you, burning with predatory, malevolent interest. How are you dealing with the warp crossings?
Me territory. Not the kind I'm used to, but more than enough to keep me occupied while this tub cuts through the veil.
Rub-a-dub.
Your crew know which sector of the ship belongs to me, and apparently they've designated it a dumping ground for rule breakers.
Oh, good. We're solving the problem.
It does not matter. Their screams all sound the same.
He's my new enforcer. Who needs the Arbites?
Since the first time, I've been slowly acclimatizing to voyaging through the veil. Only Monkey could have conceived of such a suicidal method of galactic travel.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
However, it is novel and exhilarating. At least now I know what I'm facing, and consequently, I will find a way to withstand it.
Like a good orc.
And now it is time to learn what is happening with the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest, leaderless and abandoned to the mercies of Komora. The survivors will probably be driven into real space to fall prey to Silent Thresh. You must find them. If we encounter the remnants of the Cabal in this dimension, I will want to speak to them.
I've been meaning to ask you, when offered the chance to follow me, you took it readily. Why?
I have no intention of ending my days playing the role of meat in the arena. And then you blithely offered me an alliance after what I'd done to you. Why?
Do we call him a Petzinos? I think if there's one thing I've learned is that every time I try to dom Marazai, he gets pretty mad at me. I'm just gonna say I value good fighters.
That is true. But I'm not merely a hireling. It is strange you did not consider that when you offered me an alliance. But it does not matter.
I have something to discuss for your ears only.
And what is it you want to talk about?
I want to have some fun.
I could sense your craving the second you stepped onto the bridge. And I crave the same. Come.
Let's go murder a bunch of people. And then we'll bang, okay? Good bang. Good quick bang with Marazai. Even Legion was like, I don't want to be in here, man. Just gotta take a little quick prayer to the old chaos gods while I'm in here. Man, this place is a mess. Goop everywhere. Someone's been gooping all over my office. Make Mommy Slanesh proud. I think we do. I think we've been doing her a pretty good solid. What's this? Sacred Cog from Kiava Gamma. I never noticed that one before. Do we have anything new? Nah. Thought maybe like a Cervantes or something we might get, but... Good camp, by the way. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. All right. You are within rumor proximity. Am I? They said there were ships near Langren's belt. Oh yeah, we're going up to Langren's belt. Didn't we already come through here though? Regardless, we'll go look for them. We'll go through the one-way road. We'll make our way up to Dargonis. We'll go free Solomon. Dude, what is the actual quest? How do we... I still haven't found traces of all the Gene Stealer cults. I don't know where they are. I have to go to Footfall. I see. Go to Footfall. Go to Dargonis. Go save Solomorn. Look for a new colony. Run errands. And wait for fate to lead me to the Iron World. Damn, dudes. I'm almost at max heretical. I didn't actually think it was possible. I thought it, like, you probably capped out around 400, but we're pushing it. We getting there, baby. Bit by bit. Step by step, day by day by day. New rumors since returning from Act 3 and old rumors we couldn't do before we came back. Yeah. So I guess there's still... Yeah, because there's like a big pocket of stuff down here. So we cleared out this section. Yeah, we don't have a lot left. Okay. We'll cruise up through here. We'll do all this stuff. And then we'll basically make our way back down towards Footfall to wrap up Act 4. So I'd say that's probably like one... maybe 2 videos. That's another video for sure. These I don't actually think are anything. So that'll be the plan. Not a lot left. Other characters also got levels. Yeah, I'm not worried about leveling them up. I don't really use any of them. But I might level them up off stream because this is where we're gonna call it for today. I feel like this is a good little spot. We've managed to corrupt Winterscale. We sacrificed Yurlet's soul to Slanesh, she who thirsts. We banged Marazai a couple of times. All in all, I would say this was like a pretty busy day. We got a lot done. We got a lot done. We're almost there. We'll definitely be finishing it off this week. So I hope you come in. Stay tuned.